Hello, welcome to Abode Entangled stream. Hello, Living Quarters Imprisoned stream. Hello, everybody. Spartan, Hetero, Melody, Blue Glass. How are you guys doing today? Let's see. Okay, yeah, Mike looks like it's fine. Oh, gosh. This was quite the place to leave off. Prince of Heart, rise up. By the way, attempts to find previous pages of Homestuck without spoiling myself is absolutely terrifying because I have to either manually crawl through the comic or risk getting spoiled on the wiki. Theory time? It's not even really a theory. It's just me being pissed. It's just me being absolutely pissed. So I'm looking over here. Did I listen to it? They wanted me to listen to it on stream. We got about 70% of the way through it, and I was like, yeah, this is fucking stupid. How are you doing today, Algo? I got through like 70% of it. Angry, very angry. And do you know why? Because this is a half of a Cancer symbol, right? Half of a Cancer symbol. So I've been trying to figure out who Yu is, right? And my conclusion is that Yu doesn't make any fucking sense. Yu doesn't make any fucking sense. Because my original thought was that Yu isn't a troll, right? And that, so like, but then we got all these hints that Yu was a troll. I didn't even notice this, actually. I saw the Trollian keyboard, and I was like, that's interesting. But my original theory was that Yu is from a different universe, not even a one. That was my original theory. But then we started getting all these hints that Yu was a troll. The Trollian keyboard. There was this Cancer symbol that I actually missed in the stream. Let's see. Attempt to find I'm just trying to the mythical sea universe. Exactly. That's what my theory was, that Yu was from that. But then they started dropping all these, like, Yu is clearly half of Karkat. So that's the thing, though. I was like, oh, maybe it's trying to imply that Yu is A1, basically the A1 Karkat's descendant. God, there's got to be an easier way. Sufferer, A1 Sufferer. But that doesn't make sense. A1, we haven't been seen to see any, like, sex or gender swaps between, the post and pre-scratch iterations. At least not that I've seen. But even more so, the fact is it has half the Karkat symbol, half of the Cancer symbol, and also has the High Blood's horns. Or at least what look like the High Blood's horns. Trying to find images of the High Blood without Googling is very difficult. I could only find one that I could remember back in the in Mindfang's journal. So it looks very similar to the High Blood's horns. So we have some like Gamzee-esque things or like the Sufferer-esque things. It's all fucking nonsense. It's like somebody decided to take their favorite trolls and mash them together in some stupid fanfic. And neither of those characters, their pre-scratch equivalents, I have no reason to believe that they're female. So basically, Yu doesn't make any fucking sense to me right now. And so Karkat doesn't have a nice half. You're right, Karkat is a nice whole. All Karkat is nice. So my conclusion right now is that Hussie is fucking with me on a very personal level. And anybody who wanted to theorize about Yu. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This seems like a whole lot of bunch of bullshit. Nothing here makes sense. Yu does in fact make no sense. Yeah, I'm guessing that there is some very intentional misdirection going on here. So that's what I was thinking, because I went through it and I was just like, maybe I can connect the dots, because I was having theories on stream, and it's just like, Hussie took this and it gave us tons of red herrings, so that we can't actually make an educated guess on this shit. Because Yu clearly knows about trolls. Clearly. I don't know. I don't know if Yu is a troll. I don't know if Yu is a troll fanatic. So that's another thing. Yu loves this history and is like obsessed with the history of this session in particular. So it could be that fucking, I don't know, maybe Yu cosplays troll shit. I don't even know. That seems unlikely, but I've connected the dots. You didn't connect shit. I've connected them. Yeah, it's just, they can be connected, just not well. You'd call her a red herring, but she's clearly very gray. And yeah, it's one big orgy where Hussie fucks with everyone. You right, though. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with Yu. And I just wanted to give an update, because I had some time to think about it, and I came to the conclusion that all of my conclusions prior were completely incorrect. Remember Jake's introduction? Yeah, exactly. Like, It's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. But let's continue on with the reading, where eventually all will be revealed, probably. I mean, it's not like they ever properly explain major mechanics like the sacrificial slab. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. So, we have the Esha ladder for Jake over here. Oh god, poor Jake English. Poor Jake English. Peter Panache. Yeah, Bo Skylark. Not even Boy Skylark. Bo Skylark. I like it. I like it. 2 times gun, 1 icon. Hunk Rumpus Buster. These are great. 1-2 many suitors. Pumpkin Patch Gunslinger. Invisible Patch Gunslinger. Green Eyes Peeled 4. BlueLookersNude.com. I love it. I love it. Gotcha. Double pistols and a wink. I gotcha. That makes more sense. Hope a Dope Boxer. Cupid's Crosshair Candy. Shark Bait Heartthrob. Fisticuff Aficionado. I like these. These are fantastic. That absurd drubbing earned you another rung on your Esha ladder. One of the steeper prices you have to pay for a bit of ladder climbing, but in the end you suppose it was all worth it to be able to bask in the glory and prestige of Peter Panache rung. You guess? Who are you kidding? You haven't a clue what any of this means. Pester Dirk. Hello. Oh god. Oh god. TOS. Bro! Your contraption and its busy fists just royally kicked my ass. And sure as God made little green apples isn't all there is to say on the matter. And that sure as God made little green apples isn't all there is to say on the matter. Jesus, can you please structure your words in a way that is more reasonable, Jake English? Please. Please, I beg of you. Are you listening, my friend? I'll have you know my ass was straight up served ice cold. My savaged caboose has been catered to impeccably. Not unlike that of a gentleman's I don't know why I turned Jake English into Zap Brannigan from Futurama. This is the future of Jake English. Kip, fetch me my robot. I hope that the far-fetched scenario I've described has adequately communicated the severity of my robotic butt whooping. Does this mean I passed the test, or whatever the fuck? Can your robot drop the bullshit and give me the uranium now, or what? Dirk, where the frig are you? Sorry, Dirk, can't hear you right now, Jake. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. Also, I always, at the beginning of stream, forget to turn off the steam. I don't know why I am Zap Brannigan. Right now, let's see. Let's see. Part of the instrumental track for Baby Is You is actually part of the Battle Frontier theme in Pokemon. Yeah, I remember I was told that, which was actually really cool. That actually is very cool. The thing is that, like, despite how stupid Baby Is You is, like, some of the actual, like, music and the instrumentals were hopping. So, I'm not surprised. Lunchtime to noise? Welcome to lunchtime. Welcome. At least he speaks English? God, get out. Banished. Why turn off Steam notifications at all? Because it's distracting. Blackout. Goodbye. Oh, look at the little Tinker Bowls. Look at it. What kind of pizza you having, noise? Do tell. Oh, we outie. Hello? Welcome to the void? Hi, Jay. What? Dream bubble or something? What? Mind Fang? Or like, wait. That has the symbol of the sufferer on it. What is going on now? Hello there, neutral. Not Vriska. Vriska's ancestor. Oh my goodness. Jake himself is dead. Yes. But so, dream bubble time, I guess. Let's go. Hello. So you have a symbol of the sufferer right there, which is interesting because I wouldn't expect that to exist yet in this timeline. Unless, man, if B2 Carcat... Wait, how does that make sense? Wait, how... How are the troll? What is the mechanism? Because my theory is that the A1 trolls come from B2 currently. We'll see. All will be explained. Hello. Oh my god, Jake. Wake up. Okay, do nothing even enough to take a note of. You know what I mean? Nothing even take note of. It's your fan troll neutral. Vriska 2 Electric Boogaloo, let's go! Pester Roxy. Oh my god, this is the worst contraption anybody ever made. I still can't find Dirk, all I get is his jerkwad shades. Surprise, it's a freaking prize. Jake English, can't you see I'm fuck deep in all these stupid meow cats? Oh no, I can't see that actually. I'm also fuck deep and busy. What is it? Just seeing if you had heard from him yet, I would really like to speak with him today. You know, like actually in person instead of through his aggravating liaison who is so far up his own ass that his HAL 9000 shtick is redonkulous. Is he avoiding me or something? I hope I didn't piss him off in some indiscernible slight. God, he can be so sensitive. Nah, he's just biding his time, I guess. Huh. Well, okie doke. Man, I had a crazy dream after getting cold-cocked by his rough house droid. Yeah, that's been going around. What? Dreamin'. What was yours about? Well, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but it may have just featured none other than the girl of my dreams? What? I'm just imagining Roxy looking down being like, fuck! Just right there. It's a blue lady, that's all he needs to know. Oh shit, you're right though. You're right though. Also, fuck deep in meow cats is a very underrated statement. Probably should have spent some more time on how great that sentence is. She had funny sharp horns and a nice blue dress, and she may have also been some sort of spidery vampire. I don't know. It was very brief, but she waved to me. No, this won't do it all. What won't? You slobbering over some alien dream girl. Fuck that. I'm having a hard enough time keeping track of the Jake stakes as it is. The Jake stakes? The Jake stakes! Also, who said she was an alien? I just thought she was some kind of pretty monster. Listen, bro, I know you love adventures and dumb shit like that, but you are forbidden from thinking about her again. Okay, I mean, this is a strange reaction, Roxy, but okay. She was a figment of my imagination, so what choice do I even have? Exactly, she was a fake girl, so forget it. A fakey fake fook. Wait a minute. Has Jane talked to you about anything yet? About anything? Well, yes, I do imagine our last chat could fit that description. No, I mean anything serious? Feelings ways? Was ways? Ways? Shit, about your emotions. Not really? Oh, I knew she'd procrastinate on this. On what? Can you just message her now? Sure, but what are you talking about? Should I expect a serious exchange about feelings and whatnot? Depends on the present magnitude of her tight-assery. Someone needs to move you fuckers along and get some stuff out in the Popin already. What would this be about certain unrequited pinings you may have alluded to earlier? I didn't say nothing, and I ain't saying anything to that effect. Indubitably. Miss Zipperlips, was it? Humorously misspelled, of course. Zoop. Well, I guess I can't help but wonder if that truly is the way she sees me, or if it's just some wild ego-stroking delusion on my part. I always get the sense that people sort of fancy me, but who knows, I could just be miles off the old rocker about that. You're right, I think it's high time we cleared the air on some things, even if there's a chance it gets all awkward and prickly. And that is what being brave and adventurous is all about, after all. It isn't just about summoning the courage to pilfer some priceless loot on some trap-laden catacomb, or shooting at stuff with 2 guns at once. There are the treacheries of the heart to consider. Lol, you fucking dork. But yes, go do that shit. I gotta go. I think someone's in here? Are you in danger? Blue lady. Jake, I love her. Roxy, forget her. Jake, okay? Yo, that's how that conversation went. Oh my goodness. Yo, I like this part that he's like, I kind of think people fancy me, but I don't want to be like too like crazy about it. Like, is it just egotistical? I don't know. Pester Jane. Wait, can you stop? What is this motif of ripping out your robot hearts that happens in this comic? Come on now. Aloha, madame. Jake, hey there. I was actually about to message you. Yes, I heard that maybe your correspondence was forthcoming. You did. I just got off the horn with Roxy. Wait, what did she tell you? Well, not anything all that specific. Did she goad you into writing this message? Oh, you know how it is. What with her ways. What ways? You know, ways. I believe they are not incongruous with those of a feisty and provocative young woman. Provocative my behind. She is skirting dangerously close to meddlesome territory. No, it's really not like that. Hold on. God damn it. It's just Dirk's inscrutable WrestleBot acting up over there. What the fuck is it doing now? Has one of his gadgets been causing trouble for you over there as well? If by causing trouble you mean globbering the ever-frickin' tar out of me while still switched to the novice setting, then yes. That's not why I messaged you. I will not be deterred from here, Jane. Deterred from what? Jane, I think it's time we had an honest-to-goodness damn to fella talk. Like about our stuff, you know? Our stuff? Our feelings. Like how we feel about each other. I don't know why I'm going super hard Zap Brannigan. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't feel like it was like this before. Oh no, here we go for the realist conversation. Oh no, you guys are making me very concerned. Yes, okay. I don't think I'm out of line in suggesting we've been tiptoeing around some things here, do you? Oh man. Have we? I think so, it's just a hunch. Is there something you want to say to me, Jake, about how you feel? Absolutely. I feel that total honesty between us will be the best policy as we begin our journey together. So I say let's all put all the facts on the table where we can both see them. With that in mind, I would like to ask you a question, Jane, and I hope it doesn't strike you as being too forward. Go on. Maybe it's my imagination, but I've picked up on certain, let's say, hints. So I just have to come out and ask. Ooh, boy, this is actually proving to be a very serious challenge to my bravery now that I'm going through with it. I'm getting a little hot under the collar here. No, it's okay. Please continue. Okay, what I would like to know is, do you like me, Jane? Wait, what? I mean, do you like me as more than a friend? Do you envision us as, like, an item? A romantic pairing of sorts? Wow, is that the direction in which you would prefer our relationship to progress? Well, please be honest with me, Jane. Just come on and say it. Do you fancy me? No! You don't know why? I mean, I guess it is working. Also, yikes! Big yikes! Big yikes! Skadoodle skabas nanaka sus. Hey, Sans, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the Homestucking. This face, though. I see. Very well. Geez, I must have really misread that one. I kind of feel like a bonehead now. Are you sure the answer's no? I guess that sure was the thing I said. Yes, fair enough. I guess I did put you on the spot there, didn't I? You know, it may sound cocky of me, but I was really not prepared for this answer. You must think I am this epic freaking tool now. Couldn't I say I disagreed with you if you did? No! Oh my god, what am I saying here? Jake, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to make you feel that way. Now, Jane, let's not backpedal here. You've spoken the truth, and I greatly appreciate and respect you for that. But now that I think about it, you know what? No. Oh no! No! Nope! Abort! Abscond! I'm out! I'm outie! Nope! Oh! This is not great. My cat came to check on me to make sure I was okay. Yeah, teen drama. Oh, it's the worst kind of teen drama. Oh no, that frowny face. Please don't take this the wrong way, but your answer is actually kind of a relief. It is? I consider you to be a lovely lady of the highest caliber, and I really think any gent worth his salt would be a huge bozo to let a chance to go steady with you slip through his fingers. I've even given the possibility some thought myself. You have? Sure, I'm only human, Jane. I'm going to entertain, let's say, certain ideas. What ifs, you know? Like, what if we did meet up one day, and you asked me out or something? I'm sure I'd say yes, given all we've been through together, and then, well, who knows? You would! Probably, but I'm babbling here. The point is that those are all just silly daydreams about stuff, and about your feelings for me that I was projecting onto you, which weren't even real. And now that we've been honest with each other about this, we can kind of move on and just be great friends. Friends! Oh boy! And it's a load off, to be honest, because that was a lot to think about on top of everything else. Everything else. Things are just kind of complicated for me, Jane, with you and Roxy and Doug and his crazy responder, and now, well, it's a tangled web, let's just put it that way. I don't think I'm following. There are fuckloads of irons in the fire, Jane. So many irons in the fire, such a tangled web, it's a web full of flaming irons. I don't know why I suddenly went full Vriska. And mixed metaphors, apparently? Exactly, see, you get it. I really don't, Jake. Oh, son of a bitch. What? The robot is being weird again. Jane fucked up. Jane fucked up. This Friends, oh boy, was so no. Oh. You always forget this conversation exists right before it happens and you die inside again. This is rough, guys. This is rough. This is like, this is some teenage bullshit. We don't have letters that are uppercase for the worst mistake in this context. You're right, though. Oh, God. This is not the tea I wanted spilled today. What's happening? It's having some sort of mental episode. See, this is what I'm talking about, Jane. This is what I'm dealing with here. Like I said, my life is many different hells of complicated. Jake, could you just tell me what you're talking about? You're right, I did say honesty was the best policy, didn't I? So I might as well not keep certain things so close to the vest anymore. Actually, since you've made your feelings apparent and only see me as a friend, that makes it a lot easier. Haha, yes! Friends! Maybe you could help me sort some stuff out that's been weighing on me lately. Well, what are friends for, Jake? Jane, are you alright? You seem to be exclaiming more liberally than usual. Me? Hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm just terrific. I'm feeling so friendly. I clearly just want to be a good friend and bring all my amazing friendliness to bear on your problems. Friendly style. Shit, I mean... oh, God, Jane. Jane. Friend zone because of her own feelings. Yeah. Oh, and it just gets worse now. It's gonna be like, oh no, Jake's gonna be like, do you think Dirk's into me? And oh, this is gonna be the worst thing on the planet. That's Aces. Jane, you're a sweetheart. So as I was saying, I can't help but feel like all this stuff going on with Dirk, like his Responder's mind games and his robot's mysterious and brutal Hastings are like, man, I know this is going to sound crazy. What? Like they're all part of a really long-term and esoteric courtship process that is just bizarre but somehow makes perfect sense in his mind. The art of the snoo-snoo. This is major suffering, guys. Like, I am dying right now. And Jake is so oblivious he completely misses it. He did. But to be fair, Jake did something very right. He just was very straightforward. He asked about feelings, tried to have a frank conversation. Jane blew it on this one, guys. Jane blew it hard. And she, like, his obliviousness does not help, but goddamn. Courtship! Yes, from Dirk to, woo me. Huh! Really? I know it's hard to believe, but I know Dirk pretty well, and, well, I'm more than a little sure he likes me in that way, if you catch my drift. Just with how he is, it's just so relentless and aggressive about everything, you know? Yeah. So I just started to wonder deep down if maybe it's inevitable. What's inevitable? Him and me as more than just best buddies. Man, okay, so this is the way, though, Jake, when you swing from talking about getting in a relationship with Jane to now wondering if you and Dirk are inevitable, it does kind of make you seem a bit flaky, my dude. You're a bit of a frosted flake. That's all I gotta say. Jane got jumped in panic and he regretted it immediately. Also, yeah, I know, Jane's, like, awkward, like, suffering is being done so well in this Pester log. I know if he has his heart set on something, he will never let up. So maybe it's just going to happen and things will be easier that way, and I should just try to come to terms with it. Oh, that's depressing. That's not cool. That's not cool, actually. Never mind. I now see why Jake is going down this line of thinking. That's pretty fucked, actually. I don't think you have to do anything you don't want to, Jake. Whew, yeah, wait, do you not want to? Like I said, Jane, I'm inclined to entertain certain ideas and what-ifs, that's all. I mean, we do get along really well and we share a lot of interests. I'm not saying I'm really gung-ho to the max about the proposition, but I've given it some thought, yeah, I don't know. Do you think that's weird of me for even considering it? Well, no, I don't think that makes you weird, Jake. Really, I think that... What, Jane? I think it's great if you're open to exploring those feelings. Oh my god. You feel like this conversation takes a year off your lifespan? Yeah, no, it really does. My heart. This is terrible. Oh. You think Jake would have literally just said yes if any of his friends asked him out? Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That being said, this is rough. Oh god, the pain. Yeah, it's like... Look at her. without the pain she's in. Oh my god. That's really swell of you to say that. Have I mentioned what a top-notch friend you are, Jane? Yes, as a matter of fact, you have. Now, please, don't take me as saying I'm about to go leaping into his arms or anything. Heh. That would be a bit brash. Could you imagine? Wee! But my thought process sort of went like this. He's been my best friend forever, and I've always liked him a lot as a bro. And years ago, I used to joke around with him that we would probably be totally into each other if he was a girl. But of course, it was before I started to realize he was probably serious about those feelings for me regardless. Come to think of it, maybe that was an unwittingly poor form on my part, kind of leading him on or something. Whoops! But then, later I started thinking, maybe I was being kind of unfair to him in the first place. I mean, by saying we would be a good match only if he was a girl, like, is that last condition there really all that important? Does that make sense? Oh no. Jake can't say no to anyone. That's what I'm getting from this. But oh my god, it's so painful. These have been the best pages of Act 6, guys. You are incredibly understanding, Jane. Thank you so much for listening. I've never told anyone all that. It's so great to have a friend as good as you. That is what I am good for, it seems. If we hadn't cleared the air just now, I probably never would have had the gumption to talk about it with you. It's so cool that you were honest with me about how you felt. I think honesty is always the best policy. I can't believe how much I was overcomplicating all this in my head. Oh, the situation really is pretty funny when you think about it. Yeah! Boom! Say, Jake, not to cast doubt on your feelings, but are you quite sure all of Dirk's actions have been for the sake of courtship? You did say his robot was prone to assailing you, did you not? Is that really an affectionate gesture? Oh my goodness. The robot expressing Jane's feeling in the background the whole time. You just see explosions and everything. Oh my god. Yo, you need to go lie down. Yo, you gotta go take care of that cracked head, hetero. Oh my goodness. You made a calculation. Homestuck actually has 17 acts, and Act 6 is 11 of them. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense from what people have told me about, like, the sizing differences. Well, he basically sent me that thing as a kind of sparring partner, like to wrestle with, and I love to wrestle. Oh. And yeah, I guess he programmed it to be a bit overzealous, but I mean, what do you expect from the guy? I think it's his way of training me to become tougher, which sometimes is annoying, and sometimes I walk through the jungle, I'm sweating bullets, wondering if it's going to pounce on me out of nowhere, but there's actually something exciting about it. Like, every day it's more of an adventure. And truthfully, it's probably working. I probably am getting better at being in the scrums. Yeah, I guess you're right. And his responder, which I guess is really a part of his personality, even if he doesn't like to say so, it kind of lets on a lot more than Dirk ever would. It's almost like it's this weird clone of himself playing passive-aggressive matchmaker between me and his real self. Yeah, I can see how such a complicated relationship could keep you preoccupied. I guess I can't blame you. Maybe you should just... I don't know. What? Maybe you should just go for it. Hell, why not? Just tell him you know how he feels and that you're open to this idea. Oh, Jane, no. What are you doing, Jane? Oh, no. Stop giving good advice. The sizing is comical when you think about it. Yeah, no, like, all of those... Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how the sizing is just so inconsistent. Oh, Jane. No, seriously, what the fuck was that? Are you shitting me with this? Stupid. Oh, God, please just kill me. Hey, Jane, shut the fuck up. Fuck. I like this side of Jane. You really think so? Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Well, I was kind of going to let it play out and just see what happens and go from there, but you think a more proactive approach would be better. Well, he likes you. You seem to like him well enough. Yes, why not? Sounds good to me. Well, I must say, the sort of advice surprises me coming from you. And why would that be? What, are you expecting me to advocate a more conservative approach? To tell you to keep being shy and cagey, keep beating around the bush indefinitely? What would ever give you that idea about me? Yes, I guess that is certainly a strategy to consider. Jane, I must say, your perspective on this is refreshingly bold. I believe you find that as refreshingly boldness goes, I am simply the best there is. Yo, the Uncle Scratch reference, but oh my god. Sure looks that way. Screw it. Ask him out. Just kill the suspense already. Become boyfriends and such. Have some babies. Whoa now, Jane, the decision to sire children with your best bro is not one to be taken lightly. Okay. I think I have to go. I have this stupid game to play. Who? Oh my god. You think Jane's probably the most boring kid, but you still like her a lot? Most of the characters are like very largely like likable no matter what. Paul McCartney. The legendary Paul McCartney in chat. Jane ducked herself and now she's picking progressively bigger dildos. You right though? Oh my goodness. Jane emote? Yo, a Jane emote would be like this face right here. It would be perfect. Oh my goodness. They just seem like real teenagers. Yeah, this is very much like, this feels a bit real with like the teenage stuff. Like, this feels very real. This reminds me of my teenage years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's committed to making sure she has absolutely no chance to fix it. Absolutely Spartan. Yeah, no, I didn't take it as an insult, Paul McCartney. I definitely, like, I get you. I get you. Like, even, like, if one of them tends to be more boring than the others, they're all so good. So it's not really even, like, it's not even dragging them down. Does Jane have a problem with children between bros? No, not at all. Not at all. She was the one who suggested it. The realist conversation. Oh, no. Jane's having a mini scratch in her head. She just wants to scratch that entire conversation. Here. Get this shit out of my face. But you need it. Whatever. Something wrong? What were you two talking about? I want to talk about it. And if I did, I sure wouldn't want to talk about it with you. Should I be offended or apologetic right now? Help me out. You're talking to glasses here. I just want to go to sleep and not wake up forever. I think I'll just put this card over here on the desk. Oh, no. Oh. Found her. You just knew you hadn't finished the job. When it comes to children who ain't quite been offed yet, you've got some sixth sense. Finished job. Hang on, it's this guy. You gotta answer this. He better be bearing news of murdered youngsters. We're back in Prospect. Let's go. Let's go. We're past the realist conversation. We're back in Prospect. Oh my goodness. Answer dignitary. He says the deceased child count is still sitting at 0 over here. You say what? He says that's not all. You wait for him to spill the beans. He says one of the brats staged a little rebellion on the moon, stuck the brute's head on a pike for all to see. Real black eye for the kingdom and the Condess. Press is going nuts about it. Wait, the brute's dead, you say? He says yes. Damn it, he was one of your best agents. You never really cared for the guy, but you admired his brutality. We all did, sir, he says. This is getting personal, you say. What's the status on the little shits? Where are they now? He says the prince flew the coop, and the girl's gone. You say, gone what? Rogue? After a little while, he says, AWOL. That's actually a really good pun. That's a really good pun. This guy doesn't really take a shine into puns, and you can't say you blame him. You say you're just gonna finish your business here and head over to the next shuttle to dust. Over and out. You feel like Jane and Roxy should be switched when it comes to Prospect and Durst. I don't even think it's really given me like good criteria for what a Durst dreamer versus Prospect dreamer is in the comic. Like you can kind of like draw some things from the different dreamers, but like I don't think it's actually spelled anything out for me. Yo, Void Squid, welcome. You managed to dodge the most awkward conversation in history. Who? Yo! Hello, WQ? Oh my goodness, let's go. Very proactive. WAP. Emerge from fuck deep in Meowcats. Yo, WQ doing some work. Let's go. You missed the pun? Should you be glad? I mean, rest in puns. It's fine. If you missed it, you will live another year. Yeah, this queen ain't fucking around. You right, though. Jane fits with the go with the flow that Prospect has. Ah, gotcha. Yo, what's up, Meowcats? Why did you have to clone so many cats? Why do they all need to breed so much? Why do they all have to be so friendly? This is wonderful, guys. This is the life right here. Roxy is being complaining about paradise. You trudge through the fluffy morass into the direction of the mysterious device known as the Transmaterializer. Need to send this dead cat back to Mom and get this show on the road. More noises echoing in the distance. Some of the meow cats get nervous and poof up their tails. It's pretty clear you aren't alone in here. Better make this quick. Never understood what the point of this thing was. It's old and damaged. Whatever's supposed to show up on the screens is blacked out, either due to damage or due to the voidy blackout bullshit that seems to follow you wherever you go. Green Hill Zone? Her. Yeah, exactly, Melody. This seems like the opposite of a problem. Yes, can I get everybody spam your best cat faces in chat? Let's go. I see some people have already started. Go, go, go. I will join you. I will join you. It's the most important thing. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Everyone, a moment of silence for Nepeta. Aight, moments pass. Let's go. Let's go. Here's the lab's funky purifier, which you used to clone all these cats. Use your other purifier to make paradox slime from cats, gather and mix the slime in this machine, and then crank out the mutant kitties. You can't use the cloning device's native purifier to make cats because the target is locked on your mom. Most of the time, the screen is blacked out, so you haven't been able to investigate that past carefully, much to your regret, or her tragic death, for that matter. Right now, the target is locked onto a time from her childhood. It's a good thing you stopped by. It's reminding you to collect a DNA sample for later, so you can just jumpstart this tri-generational Thalion family reunion that's supposed to happen. Yo, F Nepeta Lucis, also a cat. You're right, though. Big F for all the cats. Oh. Yo, I love the cat emote. I love it. Cool cat. A purify. Oh, that's an uncomfortable bit of landing. Oh. Looks like, as expected, trying to purify your mother as a kid from the past would have created a paradox, or a paradox slime as a result. But quite unexpectedly, bringing her scarf along for the ride seems to have created no conflict, and he swiped it right off of her neck. Young mom probably has no idea what the hell just happened to her scarf. That's so exciting! You are so gonna wear that thing, so you don't care how mom gooey it is. Ooh, mom gooey. Ugh. You stowed the kid mom goo in one of your capture log bottles. Wait. That was kind of a weird implementation of your modus. You're not even sure what happened there? Oh, well, whatever. You guess you can just sort of pick it up? Just sort of pick it up. You just sort of pick it up and that works fine. Now about that Totes Baller scarf. That was a weird implementation of the modus. Huh. You just realized that the trolls had to go their entire game adventure stopping their Lucy from touching things and prototyping themselves a second time? Remember Rose had a scarf that vanished for no explanation? Really? That must have been forever ago. So I legitimately don't remember. It must have been forever ago. I'd like to imagine Lalonde having scars as a universal constant. I agree. It's just one of those things. It's what was it again? Like continuity, like simultaneous, whatever. It's the thing. It's the thing that Homestuck runs on and believes. Simultaneity, parallel simultaneity, something like that. The thing that things happen and they happen again in a different context. Gotcha, Act 2 or 3. I mean, that does not surprise me that there's a, baller callback. Be the writer. You can't be the writer because in this universe the pony is too small for some reason. Not that being the writer ever really made much sense in the first place. Anyway, the scarf looks great, and you made a great decision. Yo, Roxy looking fly. Let's go. Get to the transmaterializer. It's nice that it has B1 and B2. We even have a scratch marker. Baller. This is probably the most perplexing device in the lab to you. It appears to be some sort of purifier centrifugator hybrid, but it uses a massive amount of power, far more than the simple purifier uses. Sending Friglish home should nearly deplete its entire fuel gauge. You have no idea what could possibly account for the extra power consumption. There are many other puzzling things about it. You don't know what the deal is with the frog up there, or the strange cracked disc symbol, or the arrow which is locked firmly on the B1 side. It's all completely meaningless to you. Yeah. The only things that make sense are the fuel gauge and the two big buttons, and the coordinates panel indicating where and when to target. But it looks like the panels have been damaged somehow since the last time you looked at it. If you change them, there'd be no telling what you would change them to. So you might as well not bother and leave them on their previous setting, which was pretty much your plan anyway. Yeah, so we have this transpurifier centrifugator between the two universes, scratch and pre-scratch. Or post-scratch and pre-scratch. Circumstantial simultaneity. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Imagine how many Erotibots came from timelines where sprites accidentally bumped into something. Yo, that's a terrifying idea, Cheeser. I want to see, maximum prototyping for the Troll Kid session. Like, maximum prototyping. You open a bottle of dead cat on the pad and get a little teary-eyed as you say one last goodbye. Oh, hello, G-Cat. Come to pay your respects, huh? If Crab Dad Sprite would bump into a hammer, it would be a big tool just like Carcat. What? Why do you hate on Carcat? He's not a tool. He's a lovely boy. He's a lovely boy. The G-Cat unceremoniously washes a paw with his omnipotent green tongue. Nothing to say there, buddy? No remorse at all? It was all his fault, of course, even though he probably didn't mean to get him killed. At least you think he didn't. Oh, you can't stay mad at cats. Roxy's so cute. Others gather to bid farewell to their common ancestor. This is probably the closest he'll ever come to receiving a proper funeral. Nice callback to where Roxy as Mom Lalonde wanted to give like an elaborate funeral. Very nice Carcat. You love Carcat, hate love to be specific? Oh shit, we gotta kiss me. Eridan's the tool, his bio even said so. The tool of hope. Yo, Bandu, hello, how are you doing? Hello, Bandu. Welcome to Homestuck. How are you doing? I'm gonna give a shout out because Bandu streams and Bandu is super sweet. Exactly. Mom Lalonde does give him an elaborate funeral, so that's why this is funny. A mutant kitten does the honors, intentionally or otherwise. Bon voyage, friend. Friglish, fast forward to Jasper Sprite. Show me anyway. Enable flash. As I do, here we go. Desktop audio. Where's the sound though? Is this just like showing? Yeah, this is just showing how this all happened. And then ba-doo. I'm surprised I had no sound. Is there supposed to be music here? I'm not hearing anything. That's actually really interesting. You guys are hearing it, but I can't hear it? That's really weird. Oh, you're tired? You're vibing with some mushrooms and bad internet? Yo, yeah, I forgot you're camping. Like, I mean, like, I hope that, oh, with your mushroom. I thought you said bad mushrooms. I'm crazy. But I'm glad you're vibing with mushrooms. Like, I'm doing pretty alright. I'm having a good time. Okay, headset machine super fucking broke, guys. Super broke. Give me a second. Let me try to figure out. Why did that happen the way that it did? Lolly put me up to the shout out? No, not at all. That was totally me. I was like, super excited to see you. Well, this is a very interesting situation. Why does this site... I was literally watching YouTube videos before stream started. Give me one sec. Let me crack open a YouTube video. Genshin Impact. Sure, Genshin Impact.
You've saved me so much on my...
State Farm commercial. For some reason, this in particular is not working. The sound is not working. Huh. That doesn't make any sense. That's super weird. Wait. I have an idea. Let me kill FL1. We might have to do the forbidden things, guys. Oh, damn it. I want to disable flash. It works now. It just needed to be it works now. It works now. I don't know what happened. Just had to refresh. Weird shit. Alright. It's okay. In the world of IT, you turn it off and turn it back on again, and suddenly magically things work. So, oh, Jasper Sprite's over here on the ship. Okay. Yo, I want to see our kids again. Let's see. I gotta catch up on stuff. Maybe I'll have to watch Homestuck through YouTube, but that would just be me ripping off Bretamania's videos for a stream. You have a question, do I work by genie rules? Depends what kind of genie you're asking about. What exactly do you mean? Easter egg at the end of the Flash? Is there a particular Easter egg that I should be looking for? Faspers. Corner. Oh, thank you. Ride. Ride, pony, ride. This is cute. This is cute. Like if you ban all names, when you stop saying all names, or just a sentence all names. You have to ban a singular word that is not a definite or indefinite article or preposition, and additionally, only one can be active at a time. And I also run by DM rules for wishes, because basically, if it's reasonable, I'll do it to the spirit of the wish. But if it's unreasonable, well, the DM's gonna fuck your day up in D&D. Viceroy Casey Bubbles von Salamanca. This is cute. Nay! This was cute. This was cute. Do I end stream? Oh, what happens if I say the world wants banned? Do I end stream? No, I just restart the timer. I restart the timer. Ending stream would be brutal. I'd have to make that like a 50,000 point, like, redeem. Like, literally, like, word roulette. Yo, that's actually kind of tempting. Though I'm pretty sure there are people in my chat who have 50,000 points. Let's see. Hello, hello, Yum. You're just talking to your grandma in Ukraine, but she's 7 hours ahead, so she's going to sleep. Yo, I'm glad that you are here, and I'm glad that you are excited for some Homestuck. Let's go. Say hi to everyone, Jasper Spade. What do you think this is? Act 6, Intermission 2? That'll be happening pretty soon, don't worry. Let's all try to settle down here. That's that, you guess? Hey, where did all the cats go? G-Cat, did you do something pointlessly mischievous again? Wait, are there a few hiding behind the equipment there? Looks like something has scared them all off. More clank noises behind you. You pretend not to notice and slowly, calmly reach for your... Freeze, motherfucker! Oh, motherfucker! Shit! Motherfucker! There sure are a lot of them today. They must be getting more desperate. Fire! Okay, wait. Why are there Dursians on Earth? So, okay, so actually, I'm saying that, obviously the contest is on Earth. I've already theorized that Dirk and Roxy are in a future dystopia. Probably they found a way to transport the Dursians onto Earth. Could they be living in post-exile Earth? That's really weird. That's really weird. Thank you for the hydrate. I could reset the hydration limit. Ooh, that would be a really cool. Are you saying as a point reward, Hetero? Like basically like buying a refill for the chat? Did I look away every time the symbol clashed and a goofy image appeared? Maybe, Melody. I might have. If Condi's on Earth and Condi's the Black Queen, it makes sense for the Dursites to be there, you think? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I agree. It does, however, make me wonder how that happened. But I totally agree with you. I think it does make sense. Fire! You can't do it. They may be dangerous, but you know they're only looking for food. You have this awful feeling that these guys sneak in here now and then to hunt for the cats. Best not to think about it, really. Gotta figure out some other way to get out of this jam. Aw, that's very sweet of Roxy. That's very sweet. Solicit G-Cat for assistance. Maybe he's in on one of his arbitrarily helpful moods. What do you say there, friend? Little help? God damn it, G-Cat. Run, Roxy, run. Hello. You hoof it back to the window at the double. The famished ruffians are in hot pursuit. Jump in. Vroom. Youth roll. Whoa, there was no youth roll. Why was there no youth roll? That was definitely, like, worthy of a youth roll. Or youth roll. I can't speak. I cannot speak. That's all, folks. Reset the limit as a penalty for saying the forbidden word. Enough fuck-ups and I have a problem. Ooh, oh, I got you. I got you. To allow them to drown me? Ooh, that's an interesting take. I'm going to write that down and see if I can find a clean way of setting that up. I kind of like that. Roxy is wonderful in the noise. There she go. There goes my Lalonde. Watch her as she rolls. Let's go. Void. Void. Video. Yo. Yo, GCat being extremely helpful here. Oh. Oh, maybe not? Maybe that's not how that works? Oh, I thought oh no, what the shit? Oh, that's bad, actually. I thought GCat was giving her a free teleport to Dirk. That's not good. Time to see. Hello? Hi? Hello? Oh, hello! Who? Hello, it's Fef's ancestor. Hello. Wait, if it's Fef's ancestor, does that make this... Wait, that makes this the B2 contest before she grew up. New troll. Very interesting take on the wordy thing. Oh, what wordy thing? Let me see. Oh, you're referring to what Hero said. Gotcha. 'Tis the nothingness. Baby contest. Let's go. New troll. Unplugged the window. Oh, line bug. I got you. Huh. Petition for when Megalovania is replace it with Undertale Megalovania? No, but I want to hear the like. Well, actually, Megalovania already played in this stream. Megalovania already played in the comic. It might play again. I'm not sure, but it already played. It was really interesting to hear the differences. Actually, no, but you love her. Yo, Spartan, this is what you've been waiting for? Let's see. So, I have no information besides the fact that she's like a little baby Condess, kind of. But it's a different reality. But you missed the Megalovania. It's okay. I have VODs. Let's see. Hello. Hello indeed. Ooh, look at that confidence. Ooh. Yo, Roxy. Oh god, she's fast. Oh, am uncomfortable. Oh god. Count some wool beasts, bitch. Yikes. Okay, well, any hope of her being really that different from the contest just went out the window. There we go. Out the window. The eyebrow piercing is fire, yum. I love it. I love it so much. She's a goddamn bad bass. Oh my god. Nothing personal, kid. Oh my god. She looks pretty great. Examine fenestrated plane. This thing just appeared out of thin air. Did someone send a fake it to you? Or is that named Cat again up to its tricks? Looks like it's one of Roxy's. Maybe she knows what's up. You should probably ask her. Ask Roxy. She doesn't respond. Must be busy with something. Probably just goofing off and drinking up a storm as usual. Looks like it'll have to wait anyway. Someone's messaging you. Hello? Hello? Is that the symbol we saw before? This is new, actually. This is new. Oh, hello! Hello! Iro! Thank you for the host! Oh, I got whooshed! Hello, thank you so much for the host, Iro. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, new symbol. I was confused because of the U. But... So it's a U with a tilde over it. A U with a tilde over it. So probably a reference to till death. Could this be the good Lord English? Maybe? Oh god, no cursing! No cursing! I'm starting the countdown. For the no cursing. 10 minutes. Here we go. Meet this thing. Hello, UU. So this is a separate UU. I'm gonna have to write down new UU This is Undying Umbra, or Umbridge. Probably the brother that was the, oh gosh, Yu's brother, I would have to assume. Maybe a twin, based on the shared name. And I'm very uncomfortable with the tilde. Yeah, it's big UU versus little UU. Big UU versus little UU. Is it a spoiler to say what that symbol is? Oh, is it a real symbol in the real world? I was just, like, looking at it and thinking about it. Like, because I was like, okay, it's a tilde with the U. So I was like, maybe it's referring to till death, like death of the universe. So this is probably related to Lord English, if I had to guess. That's just a theory, as everything, like, rhetorical. Rhetorical. That symbol is Ophiuchus, the 13th sort of zodiac sign. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. So, fun fact there, I have a small story that I said earlier in the stream. Oh god, my voice. Yeah, somebody said it. It's okay. I don't mind. That actually makes me really excited. So, there seems to be a very small amount of complete crossover fanfics featuring Homestuck. One of the only ones you've seen is What Is He Doing Here, which is a crossover of Homestuck and Percy Jackson. Well, that's interesting, given some of the thematic similarities between Percy Jackson and Homestuck. So, that's really interesting to me. I am pouring myself a drink. That is the Ophiuchus symbol, because, so, I was actually looking up Ophiuchus. I probably am pronouncing it wrong. But I was looking up Ophiuchus for relations with Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XII when I first started doing Homestuck. And it was around the time that the trolls were introduced, if I recall. And when I was typing in Ophiuchus, in the thing that popped up in Google search as a recommended search was Ophiuchus Homestuck. And I was like, God darn it. Almost said the word. You almost got me, hetero. You almost got me. And, like, everyone was like, oh, yeah, that would be huge spoilers if you had accidentally Googled that. So, that's really interesting. The fact that it is the 13th Zodiac is really, really interesting. There's a one-shot Homestuck and Monica crossover. Ooh. Homura and Dave as main characters is terrifying. Because, yeah, I've seen Monica. I know why that's interesting together. That's terrifying. Just thematically speaking. Huh. This is a very interesting symbol to have. Because the fact that it's the 13th Zodiac, which kind of reinforces my idea that it has nothing to do with... So, okay, it could go two ways. It could either be A2, or A1, sorry. It could either be coming from A1, or it could be from some unnamed Universe C. Those are my two theories. I'm still going with Universe C as probably the most likely. Especially, I don't know. But the whole tilde U thing makes me wonder if all of this was to set this up for Lord English. And that's my current theory. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to this. Okay. Hello, Dirk. I want to play a game. Oh, mother fluck. What do you say? Tummet. We're running down the timer on the square band before starting the conversation. Nice. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Hello, Thalion. I want to play a game. Oh my goodness. Let's go. What game? You know the game. The one where I say, I'm going to kill all of you someday. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just some menacing schlop like that. All that bundled up in the pretense of lots of useless flucking puzzles. Just to my count as to swear if it's a gesture? I don't even know. Oh, nah. Oh, it's the middle finger. Gotcha. Yo, that was clever, hetero. This was a clever time to do it. Alright, that game. And here I thought you were going to ask me to draw you some more weird porn for some reason. Well, the night is still young, so who knows? But nah, I was just dropping by again to say how I'm gonna kill you. That's all. And this is assuming you don't all die before I get the chance to puzzle murder you, on account of you being all a bunch of hideous mess-ups. I mean, look at this. You already blew it. My voice. My voice. Blew what? On Durst. You upset the order, didn't you? You went and pissed off the witch. Now they're gonna hunt you down, dude. They're probably on their way to kill you right now. I'm pretty well hidden on Durst. I doubt they'll find me until I'm ready to be found again. No, not on Durst. On your planet, Earth? You're pretty easy to find there, don't you think? Oh, yes, your aggressors are coming for you. I have seen it. In fact, they are probably already here. Yeah, okay, so this is Lord English. This is Lord English. Very much. Yo, thank you for dropping the links. Sharing that Homestuck love. This is gonna kill me if I stick with this voice. We're in for a penny, in for a pound, already here. This is totally Lord English. This is totally Lord English. You tends to talk when he shows up. We're doing it though. We're committing. We're committing to it. Yeah, well, I was expecting as much. It's kind of like why I was on the way to my roof just now until I was interrupted by this window appearing and then by you. Maybe I should try plugging it in. Oh my god, who cares? It's just some more pointless trash for you to obsess over and distract you from getting any actual relevant stuff done. The amount of time you people waste, it's fucking unbelievable to me. I read about some of the things you and your predecessors have done. Far more than I cared to. Trust me. And every time I'm always just, get the fuck on with it already. Gotcha. So UU is really just readers who want plot to progress. Is really what UU is. For some reason, my voice for Rose became your voice for Annabeth. Oh, yo, awesome. Awesome. Yo, I can definitely, like, Rose and Annabeth have some similarities as well, so, Yo, I love Percy Jackson. I want to read some more of her Riordan's books. UU is Hussie's excuse to write more Carcat without having Carcat present. You're right, though. You're right. UU is Homestuck fandom, UU is Homestuck hateum. Oh, it's so meta. It's so meta. But this is an interesting thing here. I've read some things about you and your predecessors have done far more than I cared to. That's an interesting take. I wonder what that means. Is it because it's education, or is it because of something else? I'm just gonna write down education or something else. Taking them notes. Because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a very important character, considering the fact that I'm convinced that this is Lord English. Which is frustrating, because that means I was wrong about Lil Cow being Lord English, but probably not. Probably not. Or did he read his sister's fanfics? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't think you were much of a... Oh, literally, I could have just read the next line. God darn it. I didn't think you were much of a historian. I'm not. She sends me so much bullcrap about this. You don't even know. She just wants to hear what I have to say, like exchange theories and everything. I have to just be like, I don't care. Gosh darn care. Every time, but it doesn't matter. What's the next thing I invariably find on my terminal? Another wall of text. All color-coded and formatted for me to read and everything. Just walls and walls of candy, butt-toothed, fruity, flucking, crap loads of text of people babbling mostly. We are talking about migraines-inducing diuretic vertical suicide drops of ugly, flucking words, impenetrably asinine rainbow freefalls of frivolous banter. Got it? So I say, what is this? I told you if you send me any more fan fiction, I would fly to Proximate and murder you in your sleep, which I might still do regardless. But anyway, she says there are actually ancient transcripts. I'm like, well, fluck. How can these people talk so much? I feel like I'm picking up some bad habits from you windbagging piss faces. Look at this. I wasn't even gonna go off like this. This was supposed to be an in and out fluck you, so I'm done here. Anyway, later, you horse porking twit. Wait, just one thing before you go. You said your sister was having some serious doubts about playing. Or your sister was saying you're having some serious doubts about playing. Is that true? Who? You talking about fixed while chat sends you links is great. Migraine-inducing diuretic or vertical suicide drops of ugly fucking words is a beautiful phrase. You right, though. And I'm really glad that I said that just then, because I looked down and we were at 10 minutes and like 3 seconds. So we're good. We're good. We're good. That was really close to being a reset. So UU is sort of like if Carcat's mean outer personality were also his inner personality. So close, hetero. I almost got caught. tackling the door. Goodbye, cat. Farewell. Hello. I have returned. How are you doing? Greetings. Greetings, my loves. Let's see. Ooh, this is so cute. This is such a cute little thing. AR. Oh. This makes me uncomfortable. Why is Yaldabaoth or Yaldabaoth his oh, that's not good. I don't like that. It's probably fine in this context. I just have some bad history with that particular deity. Let me write down Dirk's denizen. Who, in what context? In other, not in the things of Homestuck, just in terms of other games and media. Yeah, Yaldabaoth is his denizen. I hate blind guys. Whoa. No, I can't tell you. It's a spoiler for that media. I can't tell you. It's a spoiler for that particular media. It is a very popular game series, though. Yeah, it's a very popular game series. See, if I tell you, then I spoil the game. Well, let's see. She's not my sister. We don't got sisters. It's not a thing. Don't drag us through your nasty human familiar mud. Of course I'm going to play. I'm just saying I wouldn't. You know, to fuck with her and make her cry. Like I have a choice, but to play. How else am I gonna get off this desolate rock? You think I want to stay here just hanging around till I join the 100 billion corpses fertilizing the soil? Ooh. Yaldabaoth is usually not a very positive god. You're right, though. Also, on a rock. Also, not actually siblings? Interesting. Which, I mean, to be fair, you said that, so they didn't even have the same blood color and all that, so. I see. No, I didn't think so. I was just curious. Human curiosity is contemptible. She shares that with you, and I can't fucking stand it. Gotcha. You sure seem to hate us, but I notice it doesn't stop you from talking to us frequently, or at least to me. Surely that must be at least one of our virtues you admire. Yes. Ambition. That's the only good one, and I think you got that, which is maybe why you're the only one I can put up with for any duration. Let's call it grudging respect, which is the only kind that's even worth a fuck. I'll take that as a rare overture of friendship. No, don't. So, how do you even know this is gonna work? What? Your session. Can you even really have a session with only 2 players? She says you can. And she likes to think that she's the expert. Personally, I don't care. Maybe it's against the rules what we're doing. I just want to get in there and just fuck shit up. Yeah, since that was your plan, which is kind of what I'm talking about. How can you win like that? I thought the point was to cooperate with your co-players and achieve an objective, not compete with them or try to kill them. I don't think we've had one conversation where you didn't express the desire to kill her. Yikes. Yeah, Yaldabaoth is the Gnostic demiurge. Yeah. Yu strikes you as the troll spades jack, which it's the hatred of literally everything. Stabs as a greeting. I like to think that that Yu puzzle murders as a greeting. I guess we'll have to see, won't we? I think this is probably a different kind of session. One where the players fight for supremacy rather than working together. I think it must be that way, because that's how I want it to be. And if I want something to be true hard enough, then that makes it slightly more absolutely irrefutable. Are you feeling me, fucker? Maybe you're right, but since that's how you feel now, maybe the truth is that the game is challenging you to overcome those feelings. What if your real quest is to put aside your differences and work together if you both want to survive and grow as a person? Yo, Dirk is talking about the way that Skya makes you interact. The way that Skya makes you grow. And Yuyu's not having this shit. Maybe, no. Fuck that shit. Human fuck that shit. Not even alien fuck that shit. So you can understand better the kind of fucking of that shit that's going on. Human fuck it so much, so hard, so angrily. Yeah, I didn't think you'd dig that idea, just putting it out there. How about you shut up and get on the roof and take your fucking punishment? Now where the hell is your ghastly juju? Go get it and hurry up. My juju? Juju? Are we going to explain that term? The loathsome false person with the floppy limbs and Dursite attire you like to nap with. Lil Cal? Okay. What is that? Okay. Juju. I'm going to write down the term juju and be very confused. Whew. Human fuck it, it's so hard and so angrily. You'd like a Homestuck Percy Jackson, Harry Potter crossover? That's so much. That's so fucking much. Oh god, there's so much. Juju. Oh, Lil Cal, no man, Lil Cal's the shit. That thing is not the shit. It is an uncanny grinning mockery. A bad omen. You should chop it up and burn it. No way, dude, he's my best friend. How fucking sad is that? I'm just trying, for once, the only time ever, to be helpful. Those things you don't even know what they are. A kick-ass did. Has my Yu voice changed in like the time since he was introduced and now? I feel like maybe I'm not being gravelly enough. Jujus were mentioned in the intermission. Were they really? God, that was forever ago. No, they weren't. Oh god, conflicting reports. A kick-ass ventriloquist doll. I've been given reason to believe it once belonged to my bro. Even you as a little cow has got literally bad juju. It's gotten raspier? Okay. I don't give a shit what you believe. There's only one reason for those to exist. It's to turn the life of everyone who occupies the same universe with it into a nightmare. Is that one of your alien folk stories? Yes, but it also is true. Get rid of it. You could argue that my life is already kind of a nightmare, so there's no point in getting rid of him now. Either way, I'm gonna hang on to him. You stubborn fuck! Fine. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe yours is untainted. I don't know. Could be. Its eyes look dead to me. Maybe you lucked the fuck out with your particular juju. I honestly have no idea. You had no idea you're this superstitious. You're a pretty fascinating guy in a way. I can't really figure you out. In case you were wondering why I put up with you more than my friends do. I wasn't. Now are you going to go get it, or what? Why do you want me to go get Cal so bad? I don't! Just that I saw you, slightly ahead of now, climbing to the roof with that thing. So apparently, it's a requisite for getting the fuck on with stuff, dumbass. Okay, so some self-fulfilling shit then. I was hoping for a better reason. Whatever, don't take it. Make a paradox happen. Works for fucking me. At this point, I'm leaning towards grabbing him because he seems to bother you so much. Well, I've heard of worse reasons for acting like a stupid piece of shit. Who? Dead eyes, monk ass. I don't recall the term ever being mentioned personally. I don't recall the term ever being mentioned before now. Retrieve Juju. So this is probably a dumb question, but you don't really seem to care about causal spoilers, do you? Yes, that's an unbelievably dumb thing to ask. Like, you don't mind telling me I'm about to pick up Cal and thus causing that to happen, so I guess you similarly wouldn't mind telling us about the more significant outcomes. It's not that I don't mind, it's that I feel spectacularly to give a shit. There's a big difference, and the fact that I might not clue you in at all to your fate all the time, due to my aggravated apathy over the matter, is an immutable fact. So I'm stating for the record, it does not mean that giving a shit is what taking place here. I feel like you said something like that before. Different statements, but in that exact syntax. Yeah. Different statements, but in that exact syntax. Yeah, exactly. This is literally Carcat. This is a throwback to Carcat, if I recall. It's a nervous Pepe. Oh. That reminds you that bees yesterday destroyed space-time in Outer Wilds? Oh boy. I'm glad that Bees is having fun. Callback lamp shading. Whew. Oh, you know what else I hate? When that fucking happens. Wait, you mean it wasn't intentional? Like, I kind of thought it was like this thing you were doing? Shut up! You know what? I don't even want to know what's going to happen. And I don't care. I think it's regrettably unlikely that you succeed. I think that what people tend to do when they are regarded as legends by obsessive assholes. I think that's what people tend to do when they, yeah. So maybe you all die or maybe you don't, but if you don't, I'll take solace in the fact that it means I still get the chance to kill you. And how about that for causal spoilers? Fair enough. Hey, you know, for someone who has strong opinions about long-winded people, you've sure been talking my ear off. I actually do have shit to do. Yeah, see how you people suck me into your bullshit? I should have kept it brief and surly, like I was going to. Like I said, hello, Dirk, I want to play a game. And then like, bro, Roof, now, bring Juju. And that's it. Throwback to Dirk talking to Dave in B1. And that's it. Yeah, that would have been good. Cold fucking blooded to the point. Damn it. That actually sounds familiar, too. Are you sure you haven't said something like that before? Have I? Fuck, I don't know. Whatever. Ooh, I feel like my car cat's bleeding through a bit. I'm good at making you sound venomous. Oh, I'm glad, because sometimes I feel like I'm going a little car cat ways. But I feel like that's the intent. Anyway, let's wrap this up. You've stolen enough of my time. I didn't even get a chance to try plugging in that window. I did you a favor. Another pointless action stricken from the timeline. Hang on, something's happening. I want to play a game. Yeah, line bug. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the voice. This is a fun one to do, even though it's going to kill my throat eventually. The drones have come a-knocking, I told you. They're coming for you, man. Later, douche. I think you just had a flip-off malfunction there. Shit! No, that's better. Undying Umbrage has ceased jeering TT. So there's cheering, jeering, and pestering. So the UUs are complete inverses of each other. Gotcha. I mean, UU's basically just a more hostile car cat. You're right, though. And trolling. Of course, and trolling. I should not forget. Roxy abscond. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Void out. Ghost punch. Whoosh. Nice abscond. Nice. Jojo. Nice. Let's see. Do 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 do. All right, these guys not out of the frying pan yet. Run again. Last scamper. Everybody out of the goddamn way. You got a lab full of cats and a skirt full of scamper and a head full of vodka. Let's go. Do 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 do. Carcat's gray is actually exactly in the middle between UU's and UU's gray. Oh, really? That's a cool detail. Hide. Vroo. Whew. For the time being, it seems you are safe from punky-looking fish aliens and cat-hungry chest bandits. But now what? Hello? Oh, boy. Here it comes. Rolling start! Meteor incoming. Let's go. Roxy, how dare you punch your queen? I mean, it's all of reality's queen at this point. Or all of Earth's queen, I should say. And bothering, yeah. So bothering, trolling, and all kinds of stuff. You're right, though. You're right. There are actually more than I gave it credit for. Examine pre-punched card. You have no idea what you're looking at here. What are you supposed to do with this? Oh, well, you might as well get started. It's not like there's anything left to do besides embarrass yourself over Pastor Chum some more. You've already done enough of that today to last a lifetime. Everybody! 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 Are you ready to watch Jane enter? Let's go. Progress! Let's enter. Oh, damn. Hot damn, this is good. Let's go. Hello, Dad. So what are you gonna prototype? Are you gonna prototype, Grandpa? Hello, Jake English. Oh man, the callbacks to the beginning. We get to see the outside world, right? Oh no! What? Ha! GCAD! GCAD is like, no, you do not prototype that. That's some bullshit. Oh, let's go. Meteor? What? No, wait, what are you doing? Wait, what happened? What did that prototype with? Oh, that's bad. Hello, Condess. And is this where it all begins? Years in the future, right. So this is the beginning. This was the beginning of the Great Invasion. Here we go. The dystopia. Everything's underwater even. They really took out those landlubbers. Yo, our hero kids, let's go. Oh, wow. This is a much smaller apartment complex. Oh, God. Whoo! The Condess's tech is impressive. Yo, and we know Dirk's good with a sword, so. Oh, it's made like a chessboard, emulating Skya. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yo, why does the Condess look so good? Whoo, whoo. The Condess make me go whoo. Whoo. Tiny timer. No, the timer was not originally that tiny? Really now? Really? That whole pre-whatever meant before the flood? Yeah, you right. You right. It's not even tech. That's just Imperial drones with a new paint job. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. The Dirk panel. Let's go. You have a little card with that yellow Skyroxy panel that you got from a convention booth? Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds awesome. End of Act 2, Act 2. Wait, are we done? Or Act 6, Act 2. Are we done with Act 6, Act 2? I didn't think we were going to be done that quick. I was only planning to, like... Okay, so Act 6, Act Intermission 2. I'm sure we have time to do it. What does everyone simp for Fish MILF? Because Fish MILF got the thighs and the hips. Like, that's it. That's it. Fish MILF is Fish MILF. Like, she is a toxic woman, but damn does she look good. Valis. That's all. That's all. Oh, I just said that was really cool, Melody. I just said that was really cool. And the symbols at the bottom are translated too, but not many. Gotcha, gotcha. Imagine if Jake is wanted to play Skyrim instead of Suburb because Suburb. Interesting. You got a sense that people were implying it was way longer than it really was? Gotcha. So I'm wondering if that's relatively when the Exiles were. This is kind of like rhetorical because there was a whole like years in the future but not many, and if I recall at the end of Act 1, was it? When they fast forwarded, or was it Act 2? I don't remember. It might have been the end of Act 2. I'm pretty sure the Exiles had that same terminology, years in the future but not many. So I'm guessing it's relatively the same amount of time, which is interesting. And that brings me... Exiles were 413 years in the future. Yeah, there's a whole thing. That phrase has been used for a lot of time skips. It has. So this is an interesting thing to me. And this is like super rhetorical, guys. This is super rhetorical, by the way. I have to go back and edit these VODs, right? I have to go back and edit these VODs to put them on YouTube, which means I get to rewatch things. I got to rewatch Cascade again. And when the Red Miles happened, it destroyed the Genesis Frog. Which is destroying the universe. So, the weird thing is, I don't think another Genesis Frog got made for a new session, right? And don't spoil any mechanics here, you know? You reply with a cryptic, yeah, thank you. As long as it's appropriately cryptic. I would assume that a restarted Suburb session would take place in the same universe, kind of, because it's a reset of the universe, not a whole new universe. So I would assume it's using the same Genesis Frog. So the real question is, why didn't Red Miles destroy this session, or does the Red Miles, the destruction of the Genesis Frog, have to happen at the same time in all the universes, or in all instances of the session? Like, if Doom timelines go far enough into the future, do they get destroyed at the same time? So does it happen in this dystopian apocalypse, like exactly 413 years in the future, or I guess in this case it would be 410 from where this takes place. And see, these are just my theories and my thinking about like Red Miles. Yo, is that a Condes? Or that's a glove? Oh, it's a glove emote. That's super cute. That's super cute. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm wondering about. See, these are the things that are going through my head as I'm trying to like pull things together. Act 6, Intermission 2. Hold still, slick. God damn it, will you quit fidgeting and drink your milk? It's warm and nutritious, fresh from the buttless teat. You just watched me milk it. Oh, for fuck's sake, you are impossible. Miss Paint, is that soup ready yet? He's being a dick. Okay. Hello? Hello? What is going on here? Hussie, what are you doing? Okay. This is a joke. This pisses me off a little bit. So here's the thing where I was like, what is going on here? Remember when Dirk said calling someone gay was an antediluvian term? And you were like, oh, that word just means old-fashioned, but for fun fact, it's literally meaning it's before the flood. Yeah, so you're right, it was literally before the flood. It's such a good thing. Who? Hussie cosplaying UU? Or is it low-key Hussie cosplaying UU who is cosplaying a troll? I don't know at this point. It's probably just Hussie cosplaying UU. Hussie dresses as Zazapan the Learned. It's a Fef glove. That's super cute. That's a super cute emote. Let's see. Also, can you bring me some gauze? He stabbed me again. It was one of his more tentative stabbings, so, you know, I think he maybe meant it as a sort of thank you. Slorp. Nope, wait, he just stabbed me again. I don't think that one was a thank stab. It was more like a regular stab. I should probably have confiscated his knife before I gave him these super fast robo-arms. My god, is he frisky with those things. Oh, this is cute. Hey, put that down. I said settle your ass down. Where's the gratitude, Slick? I'm waiting on your hand and foot here. Where do you think you are, Butler Island? You know what? Fuck Butler Island. You just died and went to Butler fucking heaven. I see that knife. Yeah, that one. You're not fooling anyone. Oh, cute little paper foldy bits. If you don't calm down, I'm going to repair your other eye. You know, the one you refused to let me fix because you thought the eye patch looked cool? I'll do it. Miss Paint, what is taking so long with that soup? This is a man in sore need of a Scotty dogs if I ever saw one. Miss Paint, are you listening? Hello! Hello, Lord English! Who? Or is you Hussie? Maybe, but I would like to believe that Hussie was serious when he said that the extent of his intervention in the narrative would be exactly the length of 1 yard. Black licorice melted into soup. This is... What a wild thing. He is already here. Hello, the good Lord English. Hello, how are you? How are you? So here's the thing, though. If my theory that Undying Umbrage is really Lord English, that means that this is definitely a different race than the Trolls. Or at least looks like a different race than the Trolls. Oh my god, the eyes. Oh, year 1. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We actually have a graph. Funky Green Man. Yeah, but what if on the phone he's typing on is smaller than 1 yard? Oh shit. The big brain strats. Umbridge from Harry Potter is Lord English. Oh my gosh. Our good friend Carcat, current carcinogenesis, right now opened a memo on board Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory, boring road trip through the fucking afterlife edition. I can't believe I'm actually doing this memo bullshit again. I guess I don't know what else to do. I just need to air out some shit with somebody, and everybody here has their head so far up their nooks that I want to scream louder than I usually do. They're troll nooks and human nooks, whatever the hell a human nook even is, you know? Hey, are you there? Future carcinogenesis, 10 minutes from now responds, fuck. Oh, hey, I just cannot fucking believe I have to go through all this bullshit again with Yumi. What the fuck made me think this was a good idea? Dude, what's with the text? Oh, why don't you tell me? I just have this incredible premonition you're about to anyway. Why the fuck would I know why you changed your text red? We don't do that. The showy self-absorbed paint your text in blood color thing, or eye color, or whatever, it's for attention-greedy, insecure losers. Sure is. Sarcastic wonder. I'm just thinking that this makes our conversations easier to read. Remember those insane blocks of gray angry text we used to write together? What was that, like half a sweep ago already? It's weird that I'm actually looking back on all that insanity with a certain amount of fondness. At least shit was happening. It's so boring out here, and living with the humans is getting kind of weird. Anyway, this is actually a lot more decipherable. Maybe you're onto something. Well, hey, check it out. Shit just got nostalgic. Look at that. I'm feeling more sentimental about this moronic conversation already. This is a fun bit. Oh my goodness. What's 1/3 of a yard? A foot. A foot. Huh. Okay, why do you have to go from zero to douche like in a blink of a fucking glance nugget? The blink of a glance nugget. I've been at this for 10 minutes already and counting. I just think you might have been onto something with the red text. Yo, famous, however you prefer me to pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much. Let's see. I just think you might have been onto something with the red text. I was trying to pay you a compliment, you antagonizing fuck. I mean, we only ever got in the habit of typing in gray to hide our blood color, right? And, like, 1, everybody knows it now. It's the worst kept fucking secret ever. And 2, even if they didn't, it's just us here. And obviously, we both already know it all of our lives. Unless we're both so neurotic, we actually still want to act like it's a secret we're keeping from each other. But I'd like to think that the days of the astounding degree of mental illness are behind us. I want to kill myself, but I can't until the conversation runs its course. This is the worst hell imaginable. Shut the fuck up. That's the kind of melodrama I'm talking about. We're better than that now, man. I'm gonna have to do the mature thing here and switch my text to red. There. I think this should be the universal convention for when the two of the same people are talking to each other. One guy bites the bullet and talks in red. Seriously, one of us has to be the grown-up here. Is that a callback to Dirk and AR, actually? This conversation is lovely. I love Carcat. I love Carcat talking to Carcat. Yo, Cole Rains! What is up? What is up, Cole Rains? How are you doing today? How's your weekend going? Vidoop. Shouting out Cole over there being just chatty. This is such an awesome part of the story. I hope I'm having fun with it. I'm having a blast with it, Thamus. I'm having a blast with it. I'm so glad that you were able to catch us for it. This is a lot of fun. Let's see. Seriously, one of us has to be the grown-up here. Oh, I get it now. When I type in red, it's showy and insecure, but when you do it, you're shouldering the pragmatic burden of a martyr, even though it was my fucking idea to do that in the first place 10 minutes ago, you piece of shit. Okay, goddammit, stop being so sensitive. I fucking apologize. Can you just talk about your stupid feelings already so we can get this nightmare over with? Yo, Carcat needs to chill the fuck out. I thought we were behind this. I thought we were behind the future memo bullshit. Look at all the movies. Look at all the movies and human movies and troll movies. Interesting. Is your favorite Carcat conversation since the relationship with himself is not quite as antagonistic anymore? You're right, though. Fuck! Noise! What have you done? What have you done? The chaos. Starting the 10-minute countdown for no cursing during a Carcat conversation. Well, look, it wasn't supposed to be this lopsided thing where I spill my feelings into an idiot space while some craphead yells at me. It was kind of like thinking there would be some give and take, since you presumably share a lot of my thoughts. Okay, whatever, just say some stuff already. All that schlish I said 10 minutes ago. I will riff with you and somehow pretend I didn't feel like I'm rehashing a bunch of lines written in barely dried ink. Okay, well, I'm having a hard time even putting my thoughts onto words on this bizarre trek through the ring, and first it was just really bland and uneventful, but that was kind of a relief, remember? Not having to worry about getting killed all the time, or trying to rally a bunch of uncooperative troops towards an impossible objective. Yeah, but then, it's as if that wasn't enough, that sometimes we visit these crazy dream bubbles when we go to sleep. We started physically passing through them, too. Ooh. There's also a Homestuck fanfic called Andrew Hussie Stole Your Webcomic So You Ended the Universe. You're good? You're just here to start some Vrisk course for no good reason? Perhaps we should wait until Vriska Ancestor is on screen, since we saw her once, and we don't have a name for her, so please don't spoil it. Anybody. Failed instantly. You're right, though. Seeing Yu and a certain Fuchsia introduced in the same stream is great. Yo, Yu is a lot of fun. Yu is a lot of fun. It's not finished, but it's good. Good to know. Let's see. Like, I think I could handle it better if it was just one thing or the other. Like, only the monotonous day-to-day drudgery on the same gloomy, flunking meteor with the same bunch of ridiculous people and basically nothing to do except get it all over up in each other's business. Or only a sweeps-long safari through an ephemeral realm of ghost memories and dead friends crapping around in a haphazard existential clusterfuck. But having to deal with both in totally random intervals, it's kind of taking its toll. I hear you, man. That was when I was supposed to say that. But for the record, I guess I meant it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I miss all of my dead friends a lot. Even the assholes. Damn it. So hard with Carcat. Restarting. IRL word ban. Fluck. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me, Melody. You can't do this to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You can't do this to me. I can't believe it. I had a solution and you ruined it. Luckily, both of those things aren't thing. Her name is attractive blue alien lady. Who? You unredeemed that? You can't. You course win? Oh gosh. I miss them. Maybe even specifically them in some perverse way. I should be relieved that they all seem to be happy in some way, even if it's by floating nebulously through dream projections with their freaky blank eyes. And I guess I am relieved about that. But at the same time, it's left me unsettled for reasons I can't really put my finger on. See, I know why. You do? Yeah. Well, of course you do. Because I guess it's because I told you 10 minutes ago, making it like a self-fulfilling epiphany. Well, there's also that. But also, this conversation helped clarify some thoughts, too, in spite of its excruciatingly pointlessness. Part of what's bothering you about this is what it means about mortality. Ooh, we get to, like, take a look-see over here. Hello? Who is this over here? Are we in a dream bubble? God-tiered other people? Or... Ooh, nice wings. I like those back there. You unredeemed that to get points. You can't sell other people's stuff. You can't rob people's redeems and then fence them off for points. Yeah, F God-tier trolls. Exactly. Let's see. Well, there's also that. But also this conversation... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's part of it. After visiting who knows how many dream bubbles and hanging out with who knows how many dead friends and copies of dead friends from alternate timelines, I start to wonder, does death really even mean anything? Did life mean anything for that matter? Was the point of life just to go around collecting a bunch of painful and awkward experiences to supply material for the revolving memory collage that serves as a backdrop to a much longer, emptier stretch of existence? And how unnerving is it running into our dead doppelgangers from doomed timelines? Hey, you're preaching to the choir, bro. It's messed up. Never mind what it means about a person's identity or sense of self, of which guy gets to be considered the real guy, or philosophical bullcrap like that. Just on the level of what your decisions and actions during your life actually mean. Sometimes we run into these versions of ourselves who reach God tier for Nuck's sake. And in spite of being more successful than we were by that particular objective measure, they get punished for that because it wasn't the thing that needed to happen. Yes, Carcat is struggling. Carcat is struggling with the chaos of determinism, or even the well-orderedness of determinism. Wait, I was looking away, but it shows that you deleted the message. If everything's predestined, then does free will exist? Yeah, no, that's the thing. And then there's the idea that even if everything is predestined, does the fact that you doing what you want to do, is that in fact a free will? Due to free will. I don't really like plugging religious stuff on this on this stream, mainly because I'm not particularly religious. But the bondage of the will and the freedom of the will are particularly religious texts that deal with predestination and free will. They give an interesting perspective on it, even if I don't necessarily agree with it. Let's see. You like that trolls go from larva to if God tier humanoid butterflies? Oh, that's actually really interesting. That's actually a really interesting observation. I like that a lot. Let's see. Hi, just popping in to say hi. You're not quite up yet. Hopefully you'll be caught up for next stream. Okay, thank you for popping in, Lemon. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm glad you were willing to come in and say hi. Thank you. Much hearts. Free will is pog? Free will is pog. I can agree with that. Free will is absolutely pog. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. So God tier Fef is reviving the mayor. Oh, that's exciting. But that means that, like, okay, wait. If we could, like, burst all the dream bubbles and create, like, troll and human kids on Infinite Earths where everybody's god tiered, like, we could have an unstoppable army. Because apparently god tier powers work even in the dream bubbles. Or at least that's what this is implying. We'll see if it actually works. Yo, you just wanted to thank me for posting so many Homestuck videos on YouTube this week. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm trying to get YouTube caught up so that I can literally just drop one a week. Also, I'm considering restructuring how I do my YouTube channel. I'll probably talk about it on YouTube. So this stream will, depending on this intermission, I'm probably not going to go past this intermission. I don't know how long it is, but I'm not really feeling the best creatively recently. So I'm probably going to keep this stream limited to, like, the absolute minimum for a good stopping point. But I've had to spend a lot of time about, like, thinking about my Twitch streams, not just Homestuck, but, like, my regular Twitch streams as well during the week and my YouTube channel. So I'm thinking about some stuff there. Dead god tier Aradon and his stupid pants. Yo, those pants are glorious. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Create intentionally doomed timelines to harvest god tiers. That's spooky, Valis. That's spooky, but you're right, though. Pretty much. So where does that leave us? If we were to take some lesson from that, what is it? To try and be great and successful, but maybe not too great and successful? Or maybe don't try at all in some cases, because if you do, some giant flucking squid, I can say it, hell yeah, in the middle of nowhere is going to be like, not so fast, my hideous monster plans beg to differ. Don't you think we'd better be off if we didn't even know any of the dream bubble crap? Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking about 10 minutes ago, but now I don't even know. Well, yeah, that's at least you're listening. But even if you were being your usual crappy self about it, nobody else gets this. They don't want to hear it. Like Terezi, it used to be that she would be at least humor my most ludicrous and vitrolic garbage all the time. Remember those days? Way back before we even knew what a human was. Back on Alternia, when my biggest fear was if people found out I was a mutant. How quaint can you fucking get? I was an idiot not to understand how good things were back then. Between us, now it's like... What? This part of the conversation. Yikes. Yikes. You like to think Homestuck works on reverse predestination, where what you choose to do before looking into the future decides what you see in the future. Once you haven't seen in the future, it must happen, or if you haven't seen it... I think that it's more like reality just is what it is, and I think there's like a level of stoicism that would benefit the Homestuck kids a lot, and the trolls. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the recent upcomings of fan-made trolls, art of trolls with bug wings? I think they're cool. Nice. Recursive. Andrew Hussie, bringing in that hustle. Time travel in general, I feel like... So, I don't know. I feel like at some point when you deal with time travel in any series or anything, it just comes down to you have to do what you think is best. And if you think too hard about it from a perspective of a viewer or a consumer of the media, but as a character in the story... if you try to reason about it, especially if it's a story that likes stable time loops, you'll end up crippling yourself. And it really comes down to a lesson of whether it's predestined or not. The important thing is that you're doing what you believe to be right. And I think that is the takeaway for a well-adjusted character in stable time loops. Time travel is a lonely power indeed. So here's the thing. Time travel should never be viewed as an objectively good thing. In a story, time travel should definitely be viewed as something that is the hubris of man and should actually lead to tragedy, in my opinion. You shouldn't be rewarded for resorting to time travel. Escaping it in clever ways, yes. But Tavros was just a small brain for pursuing Vriska after she caused Bec Noir. Yeah, to be fair, Vriska did kiss Tavros against his will. Though it does seem to imply that Tavros and Vriska probably would have gotten together in the future if Vriska had been hands off. You know, if Vriska had been hands off with trying to basically orchestrate his growth, they probably would have gone the path of the Summoner and Mindfang, which we never even got the name of the Summoner, I don't think. Even though I have a feeling I know what the name of the Summoner is, just because lol Hussie. I don't think we ever technically got it, but $5 says it's Rufio. $5 says it's Rufio. But let's see. Because it needed to happen. Yeah, it did need to happen. Let's see. Let's see what this part of the conversation is. Oh, the mayor's back. They're all playing in Cantown. Oh, our good mayor boy is back alive. Oh, the big man has the ball. Aw, Terezi and Dave are having fun. This is a blast. Sometimes you're just called the summoner. You're right, though. We didn't see the names of any of the ancestors, just their titles. I guess it's kind of fair. I kind of thought that, Mindfang was a name, but maybe those were all just titles then? Huh. And I also thought Darkglare was a name, and Redglare was a name. But we definitely didn't see all of them. There's the Grand High Blood, which I don't think counts. Remember, troll names are 6 out of 6 letters? Yeah, but there's no guarantee. But from my perspective, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that it works that way with the ancestor names. Yeah, exactly. Anything's a name if you say it enough. I mean, it's also possible that okay, and by the way, with the Rufio thing, if you add an H to the end of it, that makes it 6 out of 6 letters. And you could have a silent H. Or 2 I's, so that's more of a Solix thing. Though I would imagine that the pre-scratch trolls have different names. Like, that's my guess. I would imagine that the pre-scratch trolls have different names. I mean, that's possible, but we'll see. I mean, clearly we're going to be meeting the pre-scratch trolls, the A1 trolls, in B2, which is lots of whiny-timey bullshit. It's like saying Morgan Freeman didn't exist because he didn't have 4 letters in his name. If you were a protagonist in Homestuck, you simply would not have lived this long. Same, though. Same, though. Oh, get over yourself. Our 10 minutes is almost up. I would just like to know, is she punishing me for something? I don't need to remind you how much she spends gallivanting around the meteor with you-know-who. No, you sure as fuck do not. After all, this time I still can't tell if she's being serious about that or doing it to fuck with me. What do you think? Is there something legitimately red going on there? How can I command such an absolute mastery of the romantic sciences yet remain perplexed by this? Maybe I can't get a read because he's not a troll and therefore has no idea what the fuck he's doing. It's like trying to decipher an intricate courtship process between an attractive potential mate spread and some sort of vegetable. Like, it doesn't compute. Fuck, this is embarrassing listening to this. Make it stop. Quiet, I'm talking. I just feel like maybe I'm past the point of no return with her, where before there was a margin for error, probably way more than I ever deserved. Now that said, she's totally had it, and there's a new dude with candy blood in town. He's just got it all, doesn't he? He's a much better artist than I, for one thing. His horns are so snubby, they don't even exist. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Am I off my base? We just went over this. I didn't get it then because I was too busy whining and feeling sorry for myself like you're doing now to pipe down and listen. Yo, Karkad's just sitting off there. Aw, Karkad. Karkad. Aw. You'd see the meteor coming in just say, have a good life. Yeah. You've been sending on an endless stream of mixed signals for as long as you've known her. Oh, bullshit. Like, fuck, it's bullshit. It's all clear to me now. It's a classic case of quadrant vacillation. And you don't even know it. No wonder she was frustrated and got fed up with you. This is outrageous. Is it? Tell me how many times you treated her in a way that could be objectively construed as a form of black solicitation. That's how we've always rolled together. It's like spirited platonic contention. Totally normal territory in a helpful mateship. Yeah, a healthy one, not one involving a demented loudmouth who can't keep his shit under control. Let me ask you, how much of that animosity is innocent platonic rage? Could it be that subconsciously you want to push things with her into a caliginous turf, maybe see how things work out there? See if you can have your grub and cull it too? That way you can have her all to yourself. Fuck you. You want her in every quadrant like a desperate fool. Do you realize what you've become? You're the sad joke character in the rom-com. You know the guy I'm talking about, who's greedy and indiscriminate about filling every quadrant, totally oblivious to it, and in the end has fuck all to show for it. I don't have to put up with this shit. You kinda do for at least another 10 minutes. No, fuck that. I'm so done with you. Yeah, pretty much you are, because the 10 minutes are about up and I'll be gone. And then it'll just be you and the other guy spinning your globes together like a couple stupid pieces of shit ad infinitum. Who? This self-reflection, though. Of Karkad, I love it. No, Karkad, that's not you, that's Eridan? Maybe, but Karkad, this is giving Karkad some much-needed thoughts. Poor KK. Yeah, I know. Man, I must have been insane to think anything is different. You haven't changed at all. You're just as petty and horrible as ever. Fuck you forever. Fuck every 10 minutes ahead of version of myself, all the way into 10 minute fucking eternity. I can't even do this. Not anymore. Yeah, well, you made your cocoon, pal. Now we have to take turns shitting in it together. It's the most pathetic, smelliest dance of all. What the fuck is it now? It just occurred to me that this dumb tantrum I threw, this entire bad mood, was just another idiotic, self-fulfilling reach-around, wasn't it? What are you talking about? I mean, when did this even come from? It was like this spontaneously generating self-loathing with no discernible source. Was this emotional outburst ever even real? Oh, no, don't even start getting with that. Do not start getting existential about my anger. You better fucking believe this is real. Are you sure, man? You condescending fuck! How dare you call into question the legitimacy of my feelings if they aren't completely justified and totally 100% grounded, absolute, stone-cold, concrete, goddamn, objective, motherfucking reality. Yeah, see, I've completely sent you off here, and you don't even know what you're saying. Sorry, this is my fault. I'm gonna try and calm myself down. Oh, so this is why you decided to leave the conversation. You gotta own and you have to slink away like a fucking coward. Nice try, shithead, but I'm not done with you yet. You think you're the only one who can list his 10-minute away self-flaws? I could go on forever. Future Carcat banned himself from responding to the memo. Fine, get out of here. Good riddance, as if I could take another sponge-writhing minute of your disingenuous drivel. Past Carcat from 10 minutes ago opened a memo. Oh, God. I can't believe I'm actually doing this memo bullshit again. I guess I don't know what else to do. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The loop. The loop. Fuck. Yes. Yes. Oh, my God. The anger. It's all looped here. This was right from where after God Tiraradia was revealed. Metamorphosis is clearly a significant part of troll biology and therefore ingrained in their mythology. They've got cocoons, they have wings. The wings have nothing to do with troll adulthood, but they do have a lot of their perception of what ascension should be, which is the culmination of a pupatation process. Gotcha. Interesting. Ascended trolls in this game are essentially magical fairies. Gotcha. You love him using all the asterisks for extreme emphasis. Yo, this image is great. It's so, oh god, it's just, yeah, all the way down. It's Carcat all the way down. Always has been. Yo, Kanaya and Rose! And now Dave, but let's talk about that Kanaya and Rose, guys. Let's talk about that Kanaya and Rose. Hello, this is very Chrono Trigger-esque. Hey, sup? Anyone seen Terezi around? No, why? We were going to do a thing, but now she's not around, and now not answering my messages, or any one of the probably 10,000 computers lying around here that would show up. They would show up on. A thing. Yes, a thing. I see. Shut up. What about you? Have you seen her? No. Have you seen Gamzee? Are you serious? Of course not. I haven't seen that guy at all since the first day we got here. Not once. Yeah, I know. Talk about an elusive juggalo. Probably like all the shyest fucking juggalo of all time. Pretty sure only Carcat's seen him. Don't expect him to rat him out either because of the morale junk. Moirail? Moirail. Alien words. I wouldn't expect him to. I wouldn't even ask it. It would be really bad for him to ask him that. Yeah, I mean, I bet if you think you're imparting some really obscure cultural fact about trolls, but really if a human said to another human, hey man, can you tell me where your best clown friend is hiding so I can go chainsaw him to death? Just FYI, that would be bad for him too. Okay. I don't know, it's been a year already. I think he's really intent on hiding and hanging on to those dead bodies. He's probably scared to death of you at this point anyway. Maybe you should just let it go. Why is Gamzee hiding all these dead bodies? For fuck's sake. Earthbound Revitalizing Machine top left? Ooh, interesting. I still haven't played Earthbound. I need to at some point. Let's see. Influence on Homestuck from stuff that's not Homestuck creates pseudo-Doom timelines, which is incredibly weird. Interesting. Interesting theory. Let's see. Of course, Kanaya hasn't seen Toretti. She literally never talks to her except for a few seconds in Alternia Bound? Wait, really? 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 Do Terezi and Kanaya really never talk? Huh. Kanaya Terezi is the Rose Jade of trolls. Rude. Rose, back me up. I try to stay out of troll interpersonal politics. Interpersonal... Wait, are you saying this is like a Spade Quadrant thing? Is she trying to be his Kismet fish? Kismet fish. I'm saying no such thing. Well, if she hates him, isn't that what it means? Dave, don't be a dick. You're embarrassing her. No, I'm not. She's cool. Look, she's being cool about it. I'm being cool about it. See? It's not like that. I just want to find him and at least wound him somewhat. Yes, I knew there had to be a perfectly harmless and unerotic explanation. Shh. No, see, I'm explaining this badly. All I'm saying is basically just Fuck that guy. I love Kanaya. Oh no, she grumpy. No, why Kanaya grumpy? Look at Rose. Rose confused. Kanaya grumpy. Dave sad. What is this panel? It's the worst. It's the worst. Mother series is your favorite game series of all time? Nice. You got a best. Bye, Valis. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. Got it. So what are you up to in here with all these books? Why did I suddenly go a completely different voice for Dave? Why is Dave suddenly Spades? Why am I talking in Spades and Daves? Research. We're trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. You're aware that this meteor has many secret rooms scattered throughout, including libraries, right? Hell yeah, we looted one of them for the Cantown project. Cantown? I told you about Cantown, didn't I? No? Well, the thing about Cantown, and all there really is to say about Cantown is, it's awesome. The end. Wow, what a story. So what's the point of this research? Primarily to gain a more thorough understanding of the situation we'll be entering when we arrive. Oh, I thought you pretty much already knew the situation since you can see the future. Oh my god, I've told you I can't see the future. Yes, you can. You totally can. Okay, but not all of it, only certain relevant pieces. It's a bit frustrating when people make the presumption about you. For instance, you are a Knight of Time. Since you have such mastery over time, does that mean you should know everything about the future too? No, that's totally dumb. I could know things about the future if I time traveled and found out firsthand. Nobody's making that mistake about me. I'm a time traveler, not a fucking fortune teller. It's as simple as shit. Yo, Cantown makes me so excited, Spartan. Even when grumpy, she's still gorgeous. Kanaya is wonderful. Kanaya is lovely. Right, so there are significant limitations on what you can know, governed by certain rules. That's how it is for a seer, too. Okay, whatever. But I will say that I've been able to use these abilities to assist with research. I can treat my finite glimpses as an additional source of information. If you combine those with the knowledge we've gathered from these texts and those things we've learned from our various encounters with the deceased, with a bit of inference and deduction, a more detailed picture is coming into focus. Nice. Do you want to hear about it? Now? Yes, why not? It's been a year. It seems like all we've done on this trip so far is indulge in lavish interior decoration projects and screw around with mysterious Countdown initiatives, which may or may not be consuming valuable library resources as building materials. We could at least make some effort to squeeze in annual briefings on our objective. Yeah, that would be pretty legit of us. I think you'll find that when it comes down to striving for a reasonable approximation of legitimacy, we are simply the most barely adequate there is. Okay, I really didn't catch any of that bullshit because I wasn't listening. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and get primed to listen to what you're saying, a lot of stuff like that. Do you want some? Sure. Pogtown. If we're just gonna have Uncle Scratch references for the rest of the comic, I'm pretty okay with that, honestly. I'm very okay with that. Bang bang? Kanaya. No thank you. Okay. This fucking thing. Where did you even unearth this piece of shit from? Did Kanaya go into this? Oh no, this is where he's getting the coffee from. Okay, gotcha. Most important. Beautiful. Beautiful. Earthbound revitalizing machine is a coffee machine? Gotcha. I wouldn't have understood that reference. Let me pour forward the soda while I read Dave. While I read Dave. Everybody, soda up. Everybody hydrate together. Everybody hydrate. 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 Do it. Do it now. You think I'm not talking to you? You think I'm talking to chat in general? Incorrect. I'm talking to you. Hydrate. That phrase isn't precisely a Scratch reference. You forget who used it first. Whoever used it first, Scratch used it best. The good uncle. The creepy uncle. Okay, there he goes. 2 hot revitalizing cups of shitty coffee. Fresh out of the weird pod. Why do we even drink this shit? I guess it's because this thing is here. Like somehow the temptation is even stronger because the coffee sucks. Don't know how that works. Wish there was such a thing as an apple juice on Troll World. Could go for a bottle of AJ. I wonder if there's any booze scrolled away on this meteor. Kinda feels like we should be drinking our asses off here. No adults, no nothing. No adults, nothing to do. That's what you do without adults, right? Get wasted all the time. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Trolls don't even have adults. Well, they do, but they're all in outer space being insane badasses. I guess they have the stupid nanny monsters. Did the monsters give a shit if they get wasted? Yo, Dave is being very culturally insensitive to trolls. Yeah, I'm talking about the simply the best there is. Yeah. Are you talking to us? What? We can't even hear you mumbling over there. Oh, how's the coffee coming? Off the shit is how. Like, all being in, like, cups and everything. Be sure to mix it to the table before it accumulates that strange unctuous film on the surface. Geez, Rose is particular. Oh, so many of my favorite kids in one place. The line was used earlier for June. Oh, okay, gotcha. Good to know. So what's the big book you're writing in? Is there more wizard fan fiction? Can trolls get wasted? That's an excellent question. You cannot hope to defeat Hyper in a prank. Simply the best there is. Gotcha. No, it's something like an extensive journal. I'm recording everything we've been through so far and detailed notes on everything we know about the game. I'm also using it to document our research and extrapolate on new session and players. So it's like your nigh-unreadable game FAQ in tome form. Somewhat. Sure like writing big game guides. I don't look at it that way. I'm approaching it from a standpoint of a responsible historical documentation. Don't you think people in the future will want to know our story? A couple of particular UUs, yes. Or one particular UU, and the other will desperately not want to know your story. Let's see. Something like a snark off. Ah, I see. Homestuck does like reusing lines in different contexts all the time and even makes meta jokes about it. I think it could be a very useful resource one day. It could be helpful to others beginning their own quests. And chances of that would be pretty remote. I really wouldn't rule it out. Okay, totally sold on that suddenly on account of not caring. So tell me about the new session. What is there to know? And most importantly, how is everything going to go wrong this time? Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm foreseeing in my head a conversation, a three-way conversation between Dirk, Dave, and AR. And my voice is not going to know what to do, guys. My voice is not going to know what to do. Let's see. From what I understand, everything has already gone wrong before the game even started in many ways, in many different ways than Oz did. There are indications of thicker political intrigue, assassination attempts, a usurpation of the throne more insidious than we dealt with. But those examples don't illustrate the fundamental fault with their session. Oz had a similar fault. It was a null session. Literature on the subject says null sessions are actually very common. Their session is confirmed null. Makes sense. So this is going to be so that's A2, A1, B1, and B2 are all null sessions. Every session in this circle jerk. UU is literally pronounced Juju. I see no context to indicate to me why that would be. So, Homestuck loves its circumstantial simultaneity. It does. How do you think Dave is going to react to re-meeting his bro? I have no idea. Probably antagonistically, I have no idea. Yeah, it's not. B2 wasn't null? Oh, that's true. B2 wasn't null. Or wait, no, B2 is null. B2 is literally null. That's what Rose is saying. Rose is saying that B2 is null. And to say that B2 isn't null is technically a spoiler. Right? Or am I crazy? I think Algo is saying that the J is pronounced as the Y sounds. Yeah? Okay, interesting. Unless you pronounce Y as Q. Okay, if you're swapping them. Right, you meant A2, right. So, like, technically B2 now is null, but that's interesting because I truly do believe in a C universe, which means that we're probably gonna break some rules. The troll session that made the kids universe. Right, that's fair though. No, you're right though. A2 is technically not null. It's just broken. It's void. Thank you. Distinction there. So null sessions right there. Either way, all four of these sessions are fucked up in some way. That's the most important. I don't know how important the distinction between null and void is going to be, but oh, okay, literally on the page. Gotcha. It's just going to be straightforward. Biologically speaking, it's suspected that null session file numbers are the successful ones. When it comes to reproductive systems, overwhelming redundancy is commonplace. A universe has a reductive system. Oh, wait, sorry. Actually, I think I skipped a line. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oz had a similar fault. It was a null session. Literature on the subject seems null sessions are actually very common. It is any section resulting in failure, and as such, designed to result in failure from the start to disguise comprehensive knowledge of its own fate and all that it illumines. Biologically speaking, it's expected that null sessions far outnumber the successful ones. When it comes to reproductive systems, overwhelming redundancy is commonplace. A universe has a reproductive system that spreads many seeds, as it were, and most of which never come to fruition. So we shouldn't feel too bad about our results, really. It was quite par for the course. But then it would also seem that exceedingly few null sessions result in the birth of a massive green star fueled by 2 dead universes, for what it's worth. Okay, but I thought the whole point of this, the scratch thing, is that it gave us still a chance to win. But you're saying the new session has a fault too? Well, yes, but there's more to it. The new session is essentially our session, rebooted with different parameters, which also affected the original conditions of our universe. Makes sense. And strangely, it seems that the new one is a null session as well, but within a much less common subset of all null sessions. This one is referred to as a void session. Okay, so real quick, B2 is both null and void. Gotcha. Let's see. Drifting in the wide orbit of our soon-to-be null session. Gotcha. So the new session is null and void. Let's see. Ooh, fancy text. Look at all the frogs. Look at all the frogs in consorts. If anything, Juju is more like, hoo. Okay, which is it? It's very simply a session in which nothing is prototyped before entry. Gotcha. So, void, nothing prototyped before entry. That's a very interesting distinction. Nothing prototyped. So these have very different definitions than I was thinking before. Okay. Good to know. Good call to just ask me to read further. It's simply a session in which nothing is prototyped before entry at all. Hence, by Sky is preemptive, all-knowing, and its influence on the rest of the insertosphere. There are not even any towers on Prospero Durst built to receive the split kernels. See? Weird. Why would these alt-universe players fuck up in such an obvious and stupid way? I don't know what specifically led to the failure to prototype anything, but it doesn't really matter. As I said, which GCAT did that, actually. As I said, and so Skya is helping the Green Sun did it. If I noticed the ring the Condus was wearing had no orbs, that's true though. That's true. I didn't even think about that. It showed up earlier, and I saw it, and I was like, huh? But then I didn't spend much time thinking on it. But that was a really, really good indicator that I probably should have called out and thought more of. So you're right though, Blue Glass. You're right. I gotta be more careful to think about these things. Gotta get them theories going. Let's see. But it doesn't really matter. As I said, the session was designed this way before they began playing. Any efforts to prototype may have been in vain regardless, possibly subject to sabotage. Didn't you say at some point that not prototyping anything would be really bad? Yes, it's just another way to create an infertile session, though by a less catastrophic and bloody route we took to achieve the same result. By contrast, it leads to a rather harmless, uneventful session. Underlings remain unaugmented, and so does the royalty. And while this may sound advantageous to the players, it's a curse in disguise. The lack of prototyping, which keeps the adversaries unresolved, has the same influence on the battlefield. Without successive prototypings, the battlefield will never reach its final form, which must be fertilized to grow a new universe. Gotcha. No prototypings. So we're good. Why do we have bombs hooked up to everything on the battlefield? Why do we have bombs? Please stop with the bombs. Instead, it remains in its most basic form, stuck in an eternal stalemate. There's nothing players in a void session can do to change this. They are resigned to live out the rest of their days in a dead-end session. Still waiting to hear how this in any way improvement on all the shit we just escaped from. It's a vast improvement. The new session is a blank slate without a ridiculously short time limit for victory like ours had. There will be no time limit at all, in fact. Once we arrive, ostensibly, that is when the nature of the session will change. Gotcha. So basically, internally, the void session wouldn't produce anything, but now we're having an external force enacted on the session. That makes sense. Why not? These exploding things is bad, okay? It won't be classifiable as either a null or a void session anymore. It'll be something which, as far as I can tell, is unique, which makes sense. The fully matured battlefield from our session can be used to make it the new one viable. The path to success will be made possible on the combinations of efforts and assets from both iterations. Usually scratch sessions are absolute resets and involve no direct influence in the first attempt at all. I can't find any precedent for our situation. Jade has our battlefield, right? Yes. So she shows up and drops it in Sky, and then we take the result of all that damn frog breeding we did and stick it in there somehow, and we sit back and wait for it to do its huge ribbit or whatever, and we're golden. Wasn't there a thing way back when, like in the old frog readings, about like something about the frog crossing over something and finding a new pond to sit in forever ago, or am I crazy? Am I crazy? That might have been forever ago. That might have been not even a thing. Yes, there was. Gotcha. Whoo! Here we go. Can you find a precedent for anything else? Are there any other people who wrote about the game? For all we know, it's like a future universe that wrote about it, and now who even fucking knows? I'm crazy, but not that crazy. It was in a book in Seer Descent. There we go. Okay, making connections. We see it all. The weave is intertwining. Let's go. And we sit back and wait for it to do its huge ribbon, and we're golden. Pretty much, as long as there is an actual vacancy in the center of Sky when we get there. Boom! Is that going to be a problem? I don't think so. Even if it were, it would be a trivial obstacle. But as it is, I think that the forces opposing the players are clandestinely working toward the same goal as we are. From what I can tell, gestures of antagonism, while certainly posing legitimate danger, have been factored in as critical stepping stones to one destination shared by all parties. I don't know why this is or what the motives are yet, but the appearance is one of clear sailing ahead, but traces of conspiracy are everywhere. Okay, but conspiracies aside, did it ever really look like clear sailing to you? No, that's not what I'm seeing. We're going to arrive then, and then soon after, Jack is going to show up, and then we have to beat him, right? So there kind of is a time limit. Let's see. Oh, I love this pursuit so much. Yes, we will have to deal with Jack before all is said and done. Why does Rose speak pictography? Who knows? Seer powers. Maybe Seer powers gives Rose comprehend languages at will. Though we adore him and we shall never enjoy his beauteous croak, we spill our bloods on acres of black and white, so they may cross the yellow yard. At last, in Sky's reflection through broken glass, the monitor, he may find the pond in which he's meant to squat. So yes, Sky has got their back. Sky has got their back from beginning to end. Exactly. And that will definitely be a major challenge, but it's not impossible, at least not by design. And while I said there would be no time limit in this session, I was talking about something more specific. There will be no reckoning. Oh, why not? It's a logical consequence of any void session. The battlefield never evolves, and therefore the more sense of war between Prosper and Durst never takes shape. It's only when the Prosperian king falls in battle that the reckoning can be initiated by the forces of Durst. The meteors then rush to destroy the battlefield, while Skya redirects them through defense portals for as long as it can. Thus, if there is no war, there is no reckoning, no meteors, and no imminent threat of failure. This is, of course, good news for Earth as well. During the reckoning, Skya redirects all incoming meteors to the only place it can, Earth. Which is why we didn't have a reckoning. That's why the meteor that we saw wasn't actually a meteor. It was the Condes's ship. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Through Broken Glass is the official title of Act 6, Act 1. Oh, cool. Cool. That makes sense for why it wasn't a meteor. It was the Condes's ship. This is all coming together in a really logical way, which is kind of weird considering this is Homestuck. Actually, to be fair, Homestuck does connect things in very logical ways. It just takes its sweet time to do so. Let's see. So it turns out the players who initiate a void session are not actually condemning their home planet to an apocalyptic wasteland after they leave. In the new instance of our universe, Earth is just fine, sort of. Right, it's a dystopia. Homestuck is entirely logical. It just takes a while to explain itself. It is entirely silly, exactly. So no meteors came at all. You mean by fucking up and having to scratch, we also sort of saved Earth in the process? Again, sort of. It's not that there were no meteors whatsoever, it's just that the vast majority of the destructive onslaught never showed up, but delivering the temple to the site of the forge is still integral to jumpstarting the session. That meteor, however, could have been propelled through a portal by any means, not via the reckoning. I see. What about the players themselves? They had to arrive on meteors too, didn't they? I guess the baby meteors were some exceptions too, right? Yes, but they weren't flung through portals in their own session, nor will they be created there. They were created in ours and sent back through portals, just like us. Gotcha. Makes total sense. To understand what happened, it really helps to understand exactly what a scratch is. Homestuck makes perfect sense, it just takes a bit of effort to understand it. Right. Logical does not equal comprehensible. That's true, actually. That's true. See Kingdom Hearts, for example. Kingdom Hearts actually isn't that complicated. It much like Homestuck, to a much lesser degree, it's just spread out a lot. Until you get into well, I don't want to get into spoilers for Kingdom Hearts here. I don't want to get into spoilers for Kingdom Hearts, but I'm a Kingdom Hearts stan. Let's see. See actual formal mathematical logic. Exactly, Yum. Exactly. Hetero is clearly a Homestuck math major. When John severely damaged the Beat Mesa on your planet and sent it off to Skya to release its temporal energy there, you could view it as a kind of request. God, are you making this an API? This all started with, like, computer science jokes. Are you saying that Skya, like, the Scratch is literally, like, an API? Kingdom Hearts isn't always that logical either. There are some things. It's not as bad as people give it credit for. 3 was pretty illogical. You're a real math major, and trust me, that shit is not comprehensible. You're right, though. We were asking Skya to change everything at a fundamental level, and we gave it the energy to do so. But Skya is a very passive entity. It only knows and sees, but it never quite acts. So when it's asked to change everything, there's only so much control it has over. In fact, it has control over exactly one thing, the defense portals. It can decide to send important meteors to different points in time rather than originally planned, thus creating alternate realities, offshoots of promise rather than futility. And it turns out that the most important meteor of all tend to be the ones delivering the young players to the planet. So all it has to do is change everything, is tweak their destination times a little bit. All the internally prompted changes in the post-Scratch universe are decided entirely by this modest adjustment to parameters. Makes total sense. It's a very simple concept, actually, yet the consequences are drastic. It results in not only a hard reset for the session, but a partial reset for the universe, too, due to many causal entanglements between a session and its originating universe. What do you mean, tweak the destination times? Where do they get sent to? A variety of different time periods. The simplest way to look at it is to picture the original destinations of our two groups of 4 ecto-babies and switch them. What? Though this is really just a slight oversimplification. While it's roughly true, Skya has some peculiar whims this time. Shouldn't the hearts with no bodies be called nobodies and the bodies with no hearts heartless? Why are their names backwards? Because they hadn't figured out what they were doing yet when the first game came out. That's really it, Elgot. But it is hilarious how they are kind of like inverses of each other. Though one could assume, not to dive too deep into Kingdom Hearts, one could also say that Algots are heartless and nobodies are named not according to what they are, but to the function that they are trying to achieve in other people. They're trying to create things with no bodies. Well, it's actually kind of backwards. So, yeah. They are very much backwards. Heartless are taking hearts to create heartless, and nobodies are kind of doing the same. But yeah, I don't think I thought that through very much. Also, okay, butthole, you're a straight white male. Cool. Why do I have a feeling that I have a band hammer incoming? I don't know why I have such a strong feeling. Let's see. Yes, heartless are made of hearts. Yes, thank you. They create the inverse. They're made of hearts that are wrapped in darkness. That's why when you kill one with a Keyblade, it releases the heart. It's basically dispelling the darkness. You are a bi-Jewish woman, and butthole, you might be here to actually legit have fun, but I'm getting some real bad troll vibes, and not the Homestuck kind. So we'll see. But we have a diagram, guys. Dodging the Kingdom Hearts mumbo jumbo. We have a diagram. So pre-Scratch, Badoop, 1900s, Badoop, we went here. Yeah, we kind of figured all this out for the most part. But here we go, though. Here we go. You are a human? Indeed, I am not. So now we get a soft confirm. It's the 2400s. It's year 2400 at some point. So let's see. Beautiful. So yeah, that's about the same time that the Exiles were. With the precise math, I'm going to guess that the world is going to end very soon. While most landed in time periods corresponding with the original group, it seems that 2 of the new players arrived 4 centuries ahead of everyone else for some bizarre reason. I'm a stallion, right? No, I'm a robot. Well, I'm a robot stallion, but or I could even be a butt stallion made of diamonds. But they're still apparently able to communicate with their co-players, I guess through some Trollian-like technology, and they're still able to establish game connections with the others. So it stands as an odd, but otherwise not terribly significant detail. So in this all-universe group of us and them, which one are the actual players? I'll give you a hint. it isn't us. Fuck, why did I know that was going to be the answer? And to think that usually I'm the one accused of knowing the future. I don't know if I'm ready to process the ramifications of this bullshit. Yep, pull it together. Yo, look at that wink. You find it less disconcerting if the players were alternate versions of us. Man, at least I'm used to dealing with alternate Daves. I've been fucked deep in alt Daves before. It's a goddamn delight if you want to know the truth. But I don't even know what to think about. What, meeting a deceased figure of authority as a peer? Let's not talk about it, okay? Can we slow down this meteor, delay the meetup, maybe fight Jack for a little while? I honestly thought you'd find the idea exciting. I know I'm looking forward to it. But your mom was just a nice alcoholic spinster who liked wizards that you complained about for no reason. She wasn't anything like an untouchable master of irony who could replace the meat in your sandwich before it even occurred to you what the fuck you were chewing. And let me ask you this. Did your mom ever wiggle a puppet in your face even once? Not that I can recall, but anecdotes like that just make me more curious to meet him personally. Fine, well, you can be on bro duty then, and I'll be an ambassador to your mom. And no, that wasn't actually meant like as a sick burn it sounded like. She's your mom too, though. Yeah, I know. I'll be the ambassador to my mom then. That sounds pretty stupid when I say it that way. Whatever. I'll be the fucking one-man welcome wagon for the John and Jade teen old people, and also our mom. That's the plan. So when we finally see them, we can get our shit into formation like trained acrobats. Like I'll blow a whistle and we'll make a human period, got it? Or pyramid, got it? And that way we can totally avoid anything awkward. Yeah, Dave does not want to meet alt bro. Not at all. Not at all. The Dirk Dave meetup is going to be stressful. You do realize we've seen her already, right? What? When? Months ago, in a dream. She was floating along in dust pajamas asleep. Wait, that was her? Yes. Oh. You're wondering why I didn't tell you? No. You're wondering specifically why I wasn't forthcoming with an answer to your question at the time. Who was that? Who was that choice babe in the pajamas? Dave! Who was that choice babe in the pajamas? Dave! God fucking damn it! You don't find it nostalgic at all? Retracing the steps of some Freudian semi-blunders in conversations past. No, what a load of shit. Stuff said between you and me before we knew we were related. We both know that there was a lot of horseplay bullfuckery between like smart-ass 10-year-olds. Dave. Oh my god. You can't seriously have taken any of that seriously. Oh, don't ever, all these fucking mom traps and sister traps. What a joke. I hope Sky gets a good laugh over shit like this. Oh wait, I forgot. Sky doesn't laugh, it just sees and knows. It's like a huge blue perv that's mad jazz for kid cess. What are you people even talking about? Don't you wink at her. Here's a pro tip. That wink meant jack dick. She's just being weird. I feel as though this conversation has utterly outmaneuvered my constructive involvement. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm pretty much alling outy too. Got some shit to attend to. After you. Ugh, why does that always happen? Oh, I got pushed out by Carcat. Everybody out of the goddamn way. I got a lab full of humans and a mouth full of yelling and a tortured psychological profile full of totally hysterical emotions and unaired grievances at practically everybody. Carcat's broken, guys. Yeah, okay, hold on. If I can settle down, I think I should be able to make more sense shortly. You just... Maybe you should lie down on the couch. Fuck! No. Dude, what's the matter with you? Wow, okay, that was pretty terrible entrance. Anyway, where was I? Kanaya's confusion. Kanaya is tired. Poor Kanaya just wants to be loved. Yo, look at Carcat is getting the hand from Dave. Oh my god. Don't know, I was just leaving. Not so fast, Strider. This heavily concerns you. It concerns you exclusively, in fact. Where do you think you're going? Just stepping out to do a thing, which is not your business. Like my inflamed, quaking gout sphincter, it's not. Tell me, are you by any chance going to have company when you step out to do this thing? Notice the two heavily dramatized enclosure talons surrounding that word, which I am scornfully pantomiming with my own two hands, as presently being demonstrated for you. Enclosure talons? Enclosure talons? I like him. Yeah, sure. Oh, and who might that be, I ask? Well, presumably the mayor. He's usually down for whatever. I'm not talking about the fucking mayor, and you know it. Hey, don't be saying shit about the mayor. The mayor rules. He's like my best fucking friend. He's not a mayor. He's a mayor of a fuckstick junction located smack dab in the middle of pretend-ass nowhere. He's a mayor, you douche. His thing says mayor. It says mayo, and he wrote the R himself. He's at best a mayo, and who ever heard of a mayo? It's every bit as imaginary as his identity as an elected official. No, mayo is like a grub sauce, but without grubs. Who the fuck ever heard of grub sauce without grubs? What's it made of then, genius? Like, I don't know, it's white and just sort of exists. You don't ask about mayo. That's not what you do with mayo. Isn't it funny how quickly your bullshit unravels when someone intelligent actually holds you accountable? You are fucking busted, Strider. You are busted about mayo and you are busted about Terezi. Oh, God, you're so pathetic. This is why you stormed in all in here all full of breath. What did you actually sprint all the way across the meteor to tell me this? What do I do with my legs and how fast I move them is my business, you shit. Yeah, what I do with mine is mine. Watch me make them make me leave. I said stay your ass put. We're talking here. Dude, don't touch my cape. Huh? What? I can't believe I actually seriously just said, dude, don't touch my cape to somebody and was serious about it. Oh my God. Carcat Dave conversations are the best. This is wild, guys. This is wild. I love them. I love them together, like just talking it out. Whew. That being said, though, it's been about over the 2-hour mark. Let me go do a quick BRB for 5 minutes. I am, like, dizzy from too much Carcat. BRB. Okay, look, I'm nowhere near your precious stupid cape. Just listen. Before you go off and snog Terezi in your idiotic little village of nutrition cylinders, hear me out. Man, you are so overblowing this, but I don't think I am. Yeah, you are. You have some idea about us or what we're getting up to. So we've done a few things together to pass the time, so what? I don't think you could call them dates or anything. What the fuck would this even qualify as a date on a gross dark meteor? Dave, can we just cut the shit? I'm not an imbecile. You are both plainly tipping into flesh territory irrespective of environmental factors or whatever laying conditions it is humans believe to be optimal for pursuing a mateship. Anyone can see that. It's the shittiest kept secret on the meteor. Probably even the fucking mayor gets it, and let's face it, he's a little slow. So do you really think you could pull the wool beast material over the eyes of a hardened veteran of romantic studies? We have one of those? Yo, Dave is so good. We have it so good. Carcat Gamzee was on the shipping wall? Oh, okay, yeah, awesome. Rosemary is by now clearly established in story. Maybe not technically, but goddamn, I'm treating it as canon, and I'm sure it will be at some point. Like you cannot see Kanaya and Rose not together. Let's be honest. I am assuming canon until proven otherwise for Rosemary. If only because I want it to be. I've seen thousands of troll romance films, each dealing with topics far more subtle and complex than your pedestrian human mind can ever grasp. And in case you've forgotten, I've already watched hundreds of your more primitive but moderately entertaining romance films. Remember, I downloaded a fuck ton of them after discovering your species? I'm a curious man, Dave, and you can learn from me. Yeah, I remember. Haven't you only watched a bunch of shitty Dane Cook movies on infinite loops since we left? You're severely exaggerating, but yes, I've sampled his work. Dude, you know you're only pretending to be a huge fan of his bullshit to piss me off. Again, look at how self-absorbed you are being. I happen to think he's a brilliant comedic mind for a human. Ugh. It turns out that exact sentence is my one weakness. You in, bro? You got your girl back. Yo, Dave is so good. Not officially, but they're clearly spending time together. You right, though. Oh, shut up. I am not here to debate you on the finer points of how to get my girl back. How desperate do you think I am? I'm actually here to do the opposite. I want to tell you that I'm totally okay with it. Oh, okay, then. But listen and just try to keep an open mind. I know that's hard for you. Please take a look at this. Oh no, what the hot mess of fresh fuck am I looking at? It's an alternative romance novel. Now look, I'm not vouching for this particular piece of literature. It's actually pretty trashy, and if you're interested, I can recommend much better things to you. It's just this one illustrates the concept very clearly. What concept? It's a pretty typical case of quadrant vacillation as applied to an overlapping group of romantic pairings. You lost me at quadrant. For future reference, that's a word that always lets me know it's time to check out of the sentence. Will you pipe down and just hear me out? It's really simple. Think of it as being similar to one of your primitive human love triangles. This is a quadrangle, and those are the more common in our society and entertainment, and 4 is pretty much the minimum value for love-hate in triangles. In drangles. God damn it. Carcat, please. This is brutal, guys. God, I can't wait. Carcat's got a shovel, and he keeps on digging. Now here's where it's actually going to be this group of characters. Pay attention here and look at me. Eyes over here. Good. See the two heroes in the middle partaking in their flesh embrace? I do. Let's see. God, I can't keep scrolling up. I'm gonna lose place. You love this? It is brutal. It is so brutal. Their dynamic is the grub loaf and tuber paste of the overall arc. But what have we here? There are some nefarious high bloods in the picture too. This is where it gets interesting. The guy on the left is an old Kelliganist flame from the male low bloods past, and he has re-entered the picture. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. He can continue to court his mate, spreading kismesis without conflict. It's perfectly amicable arrangement that everyone's totally down with. What's that huge beefcake troll even doing? Is he like grinding against the little dude's shoulder? What is even going on? Why the fuck is he nude? No questions yet. That's all fine. Pretty boilerplate conditions for unfolding rom drama. But there's a twist. The male high blood and low blood start to have a flesh feelings for one another, and this results in some red infidelity between the low blood pair. Obviously, this is where the fireworks start going off, and the red feelings between the low blood turn to black, and thus begin what is referred to as quadrant vacillation. Meanwhile, the two males are also vacillating between red and black, because you don't just let a rivalry go easily. All right, what's going on with the other chip? All grabbing all at the other one down in the corner. Yeah, well, it gets even more complicated than that, probably more than is needed for the sake of making the point. In the heat of their vacillation, during an especially black phase, the low-blood female waxes red for a notorious and especially brutal high-blood female. So they have their thing on the side, but even that just starts vacillating too, because the original pair just keeps spinning like a top. We don't need to get bogged down in the quadrangle dynamic, though, and for our purposes, the fourth party is a distraction. Our purpose... What the fuck are our purposes? The thing is, vacillation always adds a lot of drama to everything, but that doesn't mean it can't be viable. It can totally work, and everyone can be reasonable about it. It really just comes down to a matter of sensible scheduling. You must be out of your fucking mind if you think I want to know where you're going with this. Dave, please, just read the book, okay? It's all in the book. Yo, Rose! Rose jacked the book! Oh my god, that face! Yo, like... It's almost like Carcat. So it's not only polyamory, but Carcat is advocating for like destructive polyamory. You know what I mean? Like polyamory, like that vacillates or vacillates. Excuse me. I'm not reading that shit. I can't even read your stupid troll language. Why did you think I can? I think you should reconsider. I can translate for you. I'll read the whole damn thing aloud if you want. Seriously, it could really expand your limited human think pan on stuff. There's a lot that's here that's applicable to our situation. There's nothing even slightly applicable about any of that that bullshit to our situation. Don't be dense. Of course there is. Terezi and I have been on the verge of vacillating like this for a long time. It's about time we killed the suspense and just acknowledged it. You and she seem bent on developing in something in the flesh quadrant. Like I said, I'm fine with that. If we can just get our shit straightened out, we can be like this vacillating pair that alternates between red and black, but in a way that's complementary with each other's patterns. Oh my god, why is this happening? Like while she and I are black, you and she are red, but then while she and I are red, you and she... I don't know if humans really are capable of black feelings. I guess it's up to you. Maybe you could just, like, sit those periods out. Like, take a break, you know? You've completely lost it, dude. I can't believe for a fucking second this is reasonable shit to propose even on Troll World. By the way, humans are very capable of black feelings. It is hate fucking. It is the big hate fuck. Scheduling is not a word to use with a romantic partner. Disagree in healthy polyamorous relationships. Disagree. Like, literally, like if it works for a polyamorous relationship, like, that's actually a viable tactic. People, like, use, like, schedules to, like, kind of split up the time that they have with their different partners. What terrible series of decisions led us to this? Me spilling my fucking soda was the first one. It has retroactively gone into the past now and pissed me off enough that we started reading Homestuck, which has led to this. Sorry, cleaning it up with my shirt because that is the kind of chaos that my life is. You mean scheduling like this without consulting the person involved? Oh yeah, absolutely. The fact that Terezi is not here for this conversation is actually super fucked up. Super fucked up, especially because Carcat is just making assumptions all over the place about people's feelings, about their willingness to do things. Carcat is way overstepping bounds here. I can't believe for a fucking second that this is reasonable shit to propose even on Troll World. You just totally snapped. Snapped like a fucking fox. This makes perfect sense. Like I said, it's just a matter of responsible scheduling. Here, let me show you. I need some paper. Where's some paper? I just realized, did Rose steal this to read for herself and, like, Kanaya? Wait, did Rose be like, I look at that picture. Is Rose like, troll smut? At first I was like, maybe Carcat, like, she just wanted out of Carcat's hand, but, like, I'm pretty sure Rose just wants to read the troll smut. She did, yeah, that was beautiful. Look at her happy face. That's magnificent. Look, it's a perfectly simple. Hang on while I draw the guidelines. Oh no, you're not making another shipping grid, dude. It's not a shipping grid, it's just some rows and columns for a schedule. It's a grid. You're drawing a goddamn grid. I'm not letting you draw a grid for this stupid shit. Oh, come on, look here. There are days of the week. Then we each have rows for those days, and we can draw a heart or a spade for any given day. That way we know what's up in advance and avoid unpleasant conflicts. Put the fucking pen down. See, that's the thing. Schedule. Okay, so the fact of the matter is, though, the whole scheduling thing doesn't even make sense with troll thing because, like, it's not. I don't think you could probably control like whether you're flushing. You're going flesh or black. You know what I mean? In your head, Cannon Rose just reads every book she can, but especially if it's smut. Carcat is going all over the place here. Yo, Terezi would fuck Carcat up with like some sick burns right now. Hey, cut it out! Don't touch me. Do not draw a shipping grid. Do not do it. It's not a shipping grid, you obtuse fuck. This is fucked up. Put it down. No, you're not drawing a grid to organize our goddamn dating lives. This is some straight up crackpot motherfucking noise I will not abide. Go Dave. Go Dave right now. Fuck you, let me draw. Stop drawing the shipping grid. It is not a shipping grid. This is not shipping, you heinous tool. This is common sense. You will not draw anything that even remotely resembles a grid. Is this creating sexual tension? Is this creating massive sexual tension right now? Probably. Do not draw an arrangement of squares or otherwise interlocking polygons. Let go! You will not draw a spreadsheet for the purpose of allocating time spent with a mutual girlfriend, you horse's ass. That's exactly the shit I do not want to see. Look, I just drew a square. Get ready to see a lot more of those. No, stop. Do not draw any additional squares. Do not draw any quadrilaterals or trapezoids or rectangles or fucking indrangles. And especially as fuck not any goddamn rhombuses. I don't want to see your lines making any right angles. Do you understand? In my mind's eye, I am picturing a beautiful lattice of lines and compartments interlocking with sublime precision at 90-degree angles. I imagine this modular reticulation as an elegant vessel, if you will, for the grand synthesis of our shared shipping dreams. No, that is a perfect example of what you shouldn't be drawing. Yes! No. Fuck yes! Ooh, look, another square. Sort of. Kind of wobbly, it'll have to do. No, you fuck! Wait, I think it's coming. Here comes my first ship. It's going in the square. Put the goddamn pen down, you piece of shit. Hell no! Yes. What is your fucking problem? Or what is your problem? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, this is wild, guys. This is so sick. Does she even know you're doing this? Doing what? Splitting up our time in a grid for your stupid rotating hate date plan. She will know soon enough. What a presumptuous sack of shit. Put the pen. Woo! Dave is actually calling Carcat out in a non-jokey way. Like, Dave hasn't been super jokey. This has been pretty serious. But Dave is actually calling Carcat out in, like, a legitimate, like, you're being a piece of shit way. Woo! The right angles. The right angles for the big brains. No, I'm drawing. Step away from your dumb, ugly scribble grid. Get lost. You're messing up Rose's book. You smell bad. Don't talk to me about rank smells. You're the fucking big man of smelling bad. You dominate the paint with your stonk. My Lucis brought things home that smelled more appealing than you. Important fact, 100% of what he brought home was either a dead animal or literal feces. Oh yeah, well check it out. You smell like if someone took a dump on a butt. How can she stand you with her sensitive nose? Have you ever watched that ridiculous outfit? They're magical fucking pajamas. They stay like perma-clean or something. They're enchanted and comfy and give me the fucking pen. No, it's mine now. I'm keeping it on principle. Yo, this is getting brutal. The most mature of insults. Yeah, this is devolving. Carcat, whoa man, what are you doing? Why are you drawing all those human dicks? How do you even know what they look like? What have you been watching? I'm not drawing those. You're making me draw that. Stop that. No way. This book is now like our fight-fueled Ouija board of cock. Oh, stop. No, don't. No, fuck you. Do that one. You do that one. Don't pretend you didn't. Are you sure, man? That's the spooky thing about penis Ouija. You can never be sure who did the dicks. Maybe it was you, or me, or maybe a ghost. Fucking let go of me. Give me the pen. No. Yes. No. Yes. Fine, take it. No. What? We're still drawing. Let go. Are you kidding? This is a fucking masterpiece. We have to see this through. I'm trying to let go of the stupid pen, but you won't let me. We're in this shit now. We're motherfucking entrenched in this bitch. You crazy fuck. We're running out of room, Rose. Can you turn the page for us? Ah! The title of this intermission is Penis Ouija. Yo, Dave has trapped Carcat. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This altercation is becoming uncomfortably physical. Get the fuck away from me. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Shut up and draw another penis. You don't even understand the social implications of all this hostile touching and grabbing, do you? I don't feel that way about you, Strider. Just step off. We'll see. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Extreme sexual energy. This is, yeah. I think that this is going to happen. Oh my god. Look at that bite. Look at that bite. Man, if you want to look at it this way, then that's your business. This is just an old-fashioned beatdown where I'm from. Deal with it. Why don't you old-fashioned go fuck yourself? Stop biting my cape. Bonk, 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 bonk. Frog you! Yo, look at Kanaya. Kanaya's like, do I moirail or do I let this happen? Ah! Shit! Struggle, struggle, struggle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm not missing anything. Oh my god, he's all wrapped up in Dave's cape. Both sexually and literally. Oh, thank you, not moirail. Yeah, it was auspicious. Thank you. Wrong term. Thank you. Are you serious? Dude, unreal. You were like a cape magnet. Hold still. Oh my god. Hup. Suplex! Oh my god, the most beautiful of suplex. Booyah! Wait, what is Kanaya doing? Dude, Kanaya's like, oh no! Oh my god. Rose is like, ah! Was that an arm? Was there just an arm chilling out there? Where did that arm even come from? Where did that arm even come from? This is a mess, guys. This is a damn mess. Oh boy, it's time for Terezi. It came from Armland? Oh shit, you're right though. Retrieve arms. Everybody stop what you're doing immediately. Whatever it might be, another dream bubble is approaching rapidly. Everybody man your stations, by which I mean go about your business as usual, I guess. Unless you want to meet me up here and check it out. Over. Look at the glare from Kanaya Karkat. Oh my god, what a mess. Vroom. Oh man, we're going the other way now. Ghostbusters MMORPG. This is cursed. John, I think we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. No way, this game rules. I just never gave it much time playing before because, well, I guess I always had better things to do. That's sort of my point. Where'd you even get this? Years ago, I found it at a store in the bargain rack. It was only $1. Isn't that awesome? June, no, that's not where you get good game. Oh no. No. Oh god, it's an MMO with all the consorts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone forgot to retrieve their arms. You're right though. I don't really think this is my kind of game. I mean, I'll play with you today because technically it's your birthday. Yes, you won't be disappointed. How many people did you get to play this? I don't know. I only showed it to a few people, but I guess hundreds are playing it now. Nobody's very good at it, though. I keep trying to tell salamanders and chess guys not to cross the streams, and they keep crossing the streams. Just between you and me, I think a lot of them aren't very bright. Why can't you cross the streams? Jade, please. It's just something you can't do when you're a Ghostbuster, because it spells big trouble. Everybody knows that. Yo, even Dave Sprite's playing. Let's go. You should hurry up and make a character already so we can get started. I'm working on it. There's so many options. What kind of Ghostbuster should I make? So we still only get to see June on her birthday? You're right, though, apparently. And just any old Ghostbuster, as long as he looks awesome and he means business. I'll be organizing our squad. What do you have to do? Well, first we need to buy an old-fashioned fire station to use as a headquarters. Luckily, half the city is composed of abandoned fire stations that are for sale. This game is actually really stupid in a lot of ways now that I think about it. No! Hey, shut up. I take it back. It's great in every way. Sure, John, whatever you say. Okay, now I have to find us a mission. Gotta hire a sassy secretary. Just have to peruse this extensive palette of sarcastic redhead ladies. Okay, here's one. Then we wait for a phone call. This can take anywhere from 10 seconds to several hours. Are you serious? That's fine. There's still lots to do in the station to kill time. Like go talk to Slimer and get slimed by Slimer. Okay, I guess that's pretty much all there is to do. What about the fire pole there? Can you go down the fire pole? The fire pole is strictly decorative. Are you almost finished making your character? Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm pretty happy with him. KC Viceroy Bubbles of Von Salavancer sighting. Oh shit, you're right though, right there. You're right though. One of your favorite games as a kid came from the bargain bin? Oh, what game? What game in particular, out of curiosity? Let's see. Oh god, it's so furry. Jade, that is absolutely the shittiest Ghostbuster I've ever seen. No way! Heterochromatic too. Interesting. Yes, it so is yes way. He's adorable. What are you even talking about? Jade, I thought you were going to take this game seriously. That is not a serious Ghostbuster. No ghost could possibly fear that thing. I don't want ghosts to be afraid of him. I want to make friends with some ghosts if at all possible. It is not possible. Ghosts are known to be cruel and mischievous. They will not want to befriend you, your Foxman. They will only want to cover him in slime and then fly away. I really think you should consider redesigning him. Nope, I'm keeping him. Well, okay, if you want to turn our squad into a fucking joke, then that's your business. Shut up or I'll give him a pink jumpsuit. Ugh, but seriously, those head swap options are for such noobs. I feel it's only fair to warn you. I think I will manage to survive the embarrassment in front of a bunch of salamanders and crocodiles. Okay, fine, you get a pass, but only because you yourself are a furry. Thank you. What? Nothing. Is someone messaging you through the game? Who is it? Damn it, Jade. It's Dave Sprite. He's playing too. Oh, don't tell him any of our strategies. He's the enemy. We have strategies? Okay, first tell him we have strategies, then don't tell him any. Oh, God, what is it now? Did you know Dave Sprite's a funny guy? Nah, he's alright, I guess. I give most of his jokes a passing grade, sometimes as high as a solid B. I just told him you said that. That's fine, he and I keep no secrets. Dave Sprite says to tell you, you're basically welcome for being born 14 years ago and 1 year ago, you ungrateful douche. You're basically welcome for being born. That's awesome. Oh, like him taking credit for my existence isn't so old by now. Hey, Jade, why do you still call him Dave Sprite? Because he is Dave Sprite? I just call him Dave. Isn't that easier? I mean, he is Dave after all, right? Well, yeah, but he's kind of a different Dave. Different from Dave? He's not so different. Dude is just a magical orange Dave with wings. And only says "caw" sometimes. I know, but there are other differences. Lords of Magic, an RTS game? It reminds me of in D&D, I put in, what was it, Wizardry the Sundering, I think? Or, no, Wizardry, like, the Gathering or something. Or, no, it was Wizardry the Sundering, I think it was. As a joke, like, Magic the Gathering game in D&D. Like what? It's hard to explain. Just some slight differences in personality, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. He's been through a very different timeline. He still raps sometimes. Yes? So? I just thought I'd mention that. Okay, I'll admit I can't really tell if his rapping style has changed. Trust me, it hasn't. I don't know if the differences are because he's a sprite or because he lived for a while in a different timeline. Weren't you a sprite before? How different did you feel then? I wasn't a sprite. My dead dream self was a sprite, and then I kind of merged with her when I became god tier. Oh, right. So half of you is a sprite. I guess it's more like I'm still the me I always was, but inherited some of her memories, but they're pretty vague. Do you remember what it was like being Jade Sprite? I remember being dead for a long time, and making friends. Mostly trolls. Oh, really? Which ones? None that we know of now. That's an interesting thing. Met different trolls. That's an interesting thing. Trolls than the one we know. Okay. Huh. That's very intriguing. June, you're not being the best friend of Dave Sprite here? Exactly. Also, June, we're gamer gaming chair. You're right, though. I mean, like, I think like they should respect Dave Sprite's like autonomy and self-existence. Who are these other trolls? I'm curious. They feel like such distant memories, like they were barely real. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed in the dream bubble thing. By the way you were describing it, I really thought we would dream about them on this trip more often. Yeah, me too. Maybe it's something about the place we're traveling through? I don't know. When was the last time you visited one in your sleep? Man, that was weeks ago, I think. Yeah. And then when I do dream about them, it's just kind of weird. Either I'm alone in my own memory talking to figments of my imagination, or I dream about someone we know, like a troll we've talked to, and I get excited. But then it turns out they don't know who I am. It's like a version of them that died before they ever got to know us. And that's just kind of awkward. Yep. And I haven't seen Dave or Rose at all. Yo, the furry Harley. Oh, no, not Yif, not Yif, not Yif. Have you? Nope. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not going to happen. I wonder if we're just not sleeping at the same times? I don't think that's it. For one thing, considering where we are, I don't think there's such a thing as the same time for us. That's true. Do you think the afterlife is just fucking with us, Jade? Maybe, but it's probably more like the way it used to be with the clouds in Skya. They didn't always show you things, but when they did, they were selective about what they would let you see. Like, they would make you sure you saw whatever you needed to see to make sure things would go the right way. I always thought I knew so much, but in retrospect, they only gave me a tiny glimpse of the big picture. That's so infuriating. I guess I never felt all that way when I was down looking at some of the clouds. I was happy to see what was ever there, but I guess it's different in a situation like this, when you miss your friends and you kind of wish the dream bubbles would play along. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess it's only 2 more years. So at the end of each intermission, are we going to progress a year? Because that's actually pretty fun. That's actually pretty cool. That one was probably Dave's Sprite. Oh, shit, you're right, though. You're right. What do you think it'll be like by then? Do you think Karkat will have driven them all insane? Probably. Or maybe they'll all be better friends with each other than they are now. Yes. Or maybe they'll all be better friends with each other than they are with us. Well, look at it this way. By the end of our trip, will you be better friends with a bunch of salamanders than you are with Rose and Dave? I don't know. They are pretty charming. They are pretty charming salamanders on this ship. That's true, but you know what I mean. Things have a way of changing. Like, have you ever thought at all about what's going to happen when, what it's going to be like when you see Dave again? I mean, after the way things are going with you and Dave Sprite. What do you mean by the way things are going? Oh boy, we're getting into the romance. You wonder if these are actual images from my Ghostbusters MMO? God, I hope not. Jade, please. What? You're not fooling anyone with your coy shenanigans. What has he been telling you? Nothing. Do you really think he would talk about any of that stuff with me? There are just some obvious conclusions a guy is going to make about stuff. Well, I guess I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. Alright, fair enough. What do you think he would think about that? Huh? The other Dave, I mean. Hypothetically. Aha, so you have thought about it. I'm only wondering because you brought it up. Yes, I did. Then what do you think? I have no idea. We would probably never find out one way or the other regardless. Well, maybe, what about you? What about me, then? Oh, boy. We get into the romance stuff. Romance stuck. Let's go. Remember you told me Karkat kept sort of trying to set you up with Rose? Yes. You told me that this on more than one occasion, if I recall. What's your point? Well, I kind of have to wonder myself if you kept bringing that up because on some level you wanted that to be true. Oh man, Jade, listen. At this point, I could not give less of a rat's ass about romancy stuff. I would rather just play some games and chill out for several years on this magic flying boat. Is that too much to ask? Not at all. That's perfectly fine. When I catch up with our buddies, I'm sure I will give Rose a nice, friendly hug. Aww, where I will offer Dave a tender bro embrace and shove Karkat down a flight of friendship stairs. But that is it. It's all very complicated and bothersome, Jade. What? You know, matters of the heart. Okay, you may laugh at my choice of the words, but it's true. It's really befuddling and distracting when you're on a major quest to make universes out of frogs. Who even needs it? I feel like June is channeling a little bit of Jake here. Your romance. I guess you have a point. Like, you remember the troll girl who was sort of into me? Well, okay, that seemed like a pretty big deal at the time. It really seemed like she liked me, but also she was probably insane. I mean, in like a troll murderous kind of way. Yikes. But craziness notwithstanding, I didn't really know what to think. I guess I thought she was cool at the time. I was honestly kind of flummoxed about it. But the point is, when all was said and done, that was just some stuff that happened over one day, which was a whole year ago already. I barely even remember what we talked about. By the time we met up, she probably won't even give a shit about... By the time we meet up, she probably won't give a shit about me at all. June still doesn't know! Oh, I always forget that June doesn't know about Vriska. I think we make things more meaningful in our head when they're happening than they really are. Like, realistically, there were probably a lot of things that went on that day that didn't mean that much. Like, remember how you said you thought Karkat was getting this silly angry crush on you? That was just my hunch. Yeah, I mean, like, do you really think after 3 years he is still going to have the rage hots for you? I sincerely doubt it. At least, God, I hope not. I don't even think he is that crazy. Anyway, my point is, who even cares about all that? Romance and dating are dumb and boring. We are legendary heroes and we have bigger fish to fry. Like that smug fat ass over there on the horizon. He sure looks pleased with himself. Just look at him. He thinks he's going to be the undisputed king of my mountain or something. That is so outrageous. Follow me and we can seize the high ground against this hideous ocean-dwelling marshmallow man and steal all of his treasure. After you! Oh, that's cute. Oh, wait. Why Jade so mad? Why stayed Jade so mad? It was a very eventful day, but still doesn't know. Ahem. Jasper's, holy shit, another cake? Yeah. But there's still all these others that we haven't touched. Nana's really baking up a storm today. Meow. Oh no! Oh no! Furry Jade! Dog Jade! Dog Jade! Cat Sprite! Dog Jade! Cat Sprite! Dog Jade! Cat Sprite! Bad time! Bad time! Did it? Whoa. Whoa. Did I fuck up the... I somehow fucked up the font. I have massacred the font. What was I was right there. There, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Nana making cakes now that Dad can't. Oh, don't hit me in the heart like that. Woof, 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 woof. Jasper's, whoa, what are you doing? Meow, 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 meow. Oh! Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Jasper's, no, it's fine if you want to sing me a happy birthday song, but for the love of God, don't meow it. You're gonna rile her up. Meow, 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 John. No shade, come on, please settle down. I can't help it. Damn it, I'm not really mad at him, I swear. Meow, 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 meow. Woof! Oh my God. Woof, 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 woof. Ah! This is amazing. Oh, unconscious? Unconscious dream bubble hype? What a ship. A bird, a cat, and a dog. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Just drifting that foot over. Oh my God. The best set of panels. June, please. Super flying high kick. You're right, though. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Will you stop sleeping? Will you stop being the sleepy-doo? Huh? Oh, interesting. Whoa, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, wait. We have a name? We have a name. 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 Mina. Mina. Okay, so I'm going to write this down as A1 trolls, because that's what I'm assuming that these are. Oh my God. No. Wait, this is terrible, guys. No. I have to have a second list of trolls, and I have to format it the exact same way, or I'm going to go crazy. No. No. No, my huge list of trolls, I got way too, like, look at the light's making it probably really hard to see. But, like, there we go, there we go. Look at that. I have to remake it. They're gonna have lands. It's gonna be terrible. Everything's gonna suck. Okay, you know what? Let's see, let's see. What was the blood color for Fef? I forget. Wait, is this a rusty color? This is why most people take notes on a computer. I'm old-fashioned like that. I'm old-fashioned like that. I like to format it with my hand. It's fuchsia? GM instincts, you're right, though. That's okay, that is Fef's color? Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been so long since Fef died. Okay. Let's see, let's see. So, luckily, we don't have a tag yet. We don't know if Prospiter, so we're going to see. There's actually not that much here. There's actually not that much here. Worst case, I could probably write down Pisces. I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume Pisces. Hope I'll be fucking pissed if it's wrong. Makes sense because they're both of royal blood. Yeah, yeah. Homestuck Nostalvania having a fucking notebook. Too long since Fef died. Don't do that. I mean, like, it's just, I don't want it to happen. Like, oh man, I wish Fef was dying sooner. It's just been so long since we saw our girl. Hey, God tier boy, what are you doing over there, blue boy? Hey, I'm talking to you. Yes, you, the dork in the pajamas. Okay, the other dork in the pajamas. Be all a pajama party up in here today. Hi, which troll are you? Which troll am I? I'm the best troll, dummy. Now get away from her, she's mine. I've been hunting her for a whale now. For a whale? What does that mean? It's a fish pun. Saying fish puns is obviously this kind of thing I do. Stupid. Get with the program. You know where it's coming from? You feel like Nina would have the sort of accent like, hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, that's so hard for me to do in a female tone. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh my God, that's so hard to do. That's so hard to do. Oh, right, I thought it sounded kind of fishy. Oh, that's a good one. Nah. Now beat it. You must be the sea troll. I heard about you, but I'm pretty sure we never talked. Have you, by any chance, seen Vriska around or Carcat? Let's see. Who the fuck are they? Fun fact, Hussie reused the same suggestion box for Fef and double dipped it for Mina. I would not be surprised if, like, that happened for a lot of trolls. In fact, do the Airdan voice. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are they? I can't do it. Your troll friends? Weren't no friends of mine if I never heard of them. Do you see the golden pointy deal here? Yes. I was gonna use that to poke some holes in that girl there and see what happens. So, clam scray. Oh no, why would you do that? For the halibut. What? Halibut? Okay, that one wasn't that awesome. I thought I told you to clam scray. I'm not sure what clam scray means either. You mean go away? Holy mother, glubbing mackerel, you are a fucking idiot. Well, that's not. If you're not gonna go, maybe you can at least tell me something. What? This is the afterlife, isn't it? Which means I'm dead, right? Yes. Well, it's a dream bubble, so yeah, you're probably a ghost. I knew it. Yes. You're excited to be dead? Excited. Now that you mention it, yes, I am pretty flippin' excited. Why? Because it means my plan worked. Oh boy. Whoo. Scottish Mina, best Mina? Oh my gosh. This group of trolls is gonna make me suffer so much. Yeah, another 12 voices. To be fair, Fef wasn't Scottish. I didn't make Fef Scottish hetero. What did you do though, Mina? Yo, Mina, like, flexing right now. This is such a badass pose. What plan? Why would I tell some hornless dork like you something like that? I don't know, just curious about your spooky ghost plan is all. I'm curious about why a couple of freaks like you were sent to welcome me to hell. What are you, demons or something? Pretty lame demons if you ask me. Way too frondly and stupid. No, we're humans, by which I mean aliens, I guess? So, like, you're dead aliens, huh? Who ever heard of an alien ghost? I know, right? That's what I think sometimes. It's like a strange combination of sci-fi things. Like, alien stuff's all about science, right? At least in the movies. Aliens love science. But then ghosts have nothing to do with science. They belong to supernatural realms, which have more to do with religion, I guess, or about a lot of hocus-pocus and superstition, maybe even magic. Science rarely enters the equation, unless it's something awesome like Ghostbusters, which makes ghost stuff all about science, even though the ghost science is obviously a total bunch of nonsense. I guess Contact mixes aliens and ghosts because Jodie Foster saw her ghost dad in outer space, but then that was probably just a science projection from an alien to make her feel less sad about her dead dad and not a real ghost or anything. I guess the lesson here is that science and aliens teach us that ghosts and religion are fake. Although it turns out ghosts and aliens are actually real, so maybe science and religion have been lying to us all along. F Mina since she's a ghost. Would Mina even want an F? Apparently. It doesn't exactly help that I've given the two new characters we've seen in this room extremely raspy voices. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. I'm not gonna die. Nerd. Though to be fair, Mina's voice isn't particularly raspy. It comes more like from the top of my mouth than it does like the back of my throat, if that makes sense. Yeah, sorry. So the girl, she's like your mate spread or whatever? What? No, I don't even know her. I kind of thought you knew who she was. I don't know who she is, but I know what she is. She's done. Huh? Ever do any baking, nerd? Yeah, a little. They know exactly what you do with something that's done. You stick a fork in it. Ooh, the baking for the batter witch bit. Yikes. Pitch. See. Whoa. No! Better think fast, suckerfish. Snoozing mystery girl, look out. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my god, Roxy, wake up, please. So technically that's heroic. Yeah, stop saving people, that's heroic. Technically that's heroic, but maybe dying in a dream bubble doesn't kill you? God, that spelling was bad. It was heroic. Whoa, is that John? Yeah, I think it is. What the hell is going on? Oh shit! John was fuck, looks like he's still an idiot. Oh god, don't be mean to June. Okay, getting forked inside of a dream bubble is fine. We're good. We're good. Hello, little meteor. Hello? Ah, yes, we're in the dream bubble. Oh, this must be nice for Terezi to see. Hello? We're just gonna phase right into this room. Hissa. That wasn't his real body. You're right. Her real body. You're right, though. She missed just meeting her actual friends. You're right, though. If you die in your dreams, you die for real. Oh. Oh, Terezi. No glasses. Oh. Oh no. I'm not looking forward to this. What you know what June is. Yeah, I do. I was made aware pretty early on in the comic. Oh man, fuck this. It's a real pain in the ass typing out a long, victorious last with only one hand, you know. Gonna have to patch this thing up later. Maybe I'll pay a little visit to my neighbor later. Getting my arm fixed nearly ought to be worth enduring that stench. Ah, yeah, sick burn from out of nowhere. Take that, Zahak. Ah, neighbor! I can't believe I only just thought of that now. I bet he'll get a kick out of that. I bet you even more he won't laugh, though. What a boring piece of shit. I know you would think it's funny, yo, right, Terezi? Man, I sure am glad this little feud of ours is basically over. We're totally even. Now we can go back to being friends, and things will be great. You won't even believe this, but it only occurred to me now that you won't even be able to read this. Even if you do somehow manage to stumble back to your hive, you're blind now. Whoops. It'd be a real shame if we couldn't bury the hatchet and be great friends again because of a stupid bullshit reason like that. Whew. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll mind jack some random chump. Maybe I'll mind check some random chump and send him over to your hive so you can read my message to you out loud. What a perfect solution. He can be your assisted living slave. I would have had the perfect candidate all lined up, but he recently lost the use of his legs, unfortunately. Oh, well, I'll just roll with the punches like I always do and find someone else. Sorry, excuse me. Just say the word, I'll make him do whatever you want. Read my awesome notes to you, hang out with some more plush dragons from your tree, pre-chew your food. Well, maybe not pre-chew it, since I didn't exactly knock your teeth out, did I? Maybe more like pre-look at your food to make sure there are bugs in it. See, isn't it great when we're helping each other instead of maiming each other repeatedly? This is how it should be between Scourge sisters. All the maimings and backstabbing should be saved for the friends and foes who get in our way, don't you think? Hey, what do you know? What do you think? What do you want to do for our next campaign, by the way? We can take the next one easy. I try to think of something better suited to your disability. I mean, I've already pretty much nixed anything involving stairs because of Tavros, lol. Ain't no one can say I'm not willing to meet people halfway. Whew, I'm losing a lot of blood here. Good thing I still seem to have a ton of this stuff. We Highblades are made of some pretty tough shit. What a fucking mess, though. Not really looking forward to cleaning this up. I've got to say, your prank was pretty good. Still not sure how you pulled it off. Pretty inconvenient, though. It's too bad you're not going to be able to read this for a while, if ever. We could be bonding over the great pranks we just pulled on each other. Oh well, guess I'll take off before I drop dead like some loser and you never get to hear from me again. See you around, sis. Wow, I can't believe I almost completely forgot what completely crazy bitch you were. Who? It's weird that this is Vriska's attempt at reconciliation. This is Vriska assuming that, like, because the most trolly thing to do was to get back at Terezi and maim her, that Terezi will understand, when really Vriska is just being super at the heart of, like, troll society. It is an attempt. It's just a prank, bro. Hey, now, what kind of attitude is that to bring into this memory? Oh, yeah, sorry. Easy there, no need to waste good remorse on trivial exchange. I'm only reminding you that if you bring too much baggage from the past into the memory, it's doubtful your experience will be either therapeutic or cathartic. What? You're the one who invoked this memory after all? Isn't this why you're here? Is this not what you've been hoping for and fretting you may find since your journey began? A chance to say you're sorry. Vriska, you sound really different. What happened to you out here? Sorry for the ruse. Though it isn't as far from the truth as it could possibly be, I am not who you think I am. I, of course, needed to visit you through a memory, and interestingly, this is the one you gave me. No ill will or upset hijinks were intended. Who are you? Okay. So it's actually Vriska's ancestor. Let's go. Let's get a name. Let's go. Okay, Aranea. Okay, let's go. Scorpio, Aranea, and I don't know if they share the same last names, but we'll see. Probably. Let's see. Vriska puts prank show YouTubers to shame. Oh my god. I mean, I guess that's fair. Terezia's crying blood. I guess that's fair. Or because when she phased into the memory, it could also be that, like, literally, like, there's just blood from the wounds. But I also choose to believe that Terezia's crying blood due to the stress. What do trolls even have last names? That's an excellent question, actually. Oh, are they the same color as their blood? Yeah, that's what I thought originally, Blue Glass. I didn't know that troll tears were the same color as their blood. Huh. What's another instance where we've seen a troll cry? You always assume that the last names are spoken version of the signs? Ooh, that's an interesting take. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, we have seen Karkat crying. I forgot about Karkat, right. Especially when, like, Gamzee was happening in Murder Stuck. Gotcha. Yeah. You're right, though. Oh, yeah, Terezi. There has been a lot of troll crying. There's actually been a lot of troll crying now that we're thinking about it. Aranea. Okay, and I am your friend's ancestor. In fact, I'm yours too, in a way. Really? Yes, they're not quite sure how you're picturing. She had an ancestor whom she was aware of, and technically that is who I am. That is to say, she is who I would have become on your world had I arrived in her place. Alas, I did not. She was a figure in your history who preceded you by thousands of solar sweeps, whereas I preceded your entire civilization by millions. I don't get it. Yeah, she has to... Okay. I am your friend's ancestor. In fact, I am yours too, in a way. She had an ancestor whom she was aware of, and technically that is who I am. That's to say, she is who I would have become on your world. Okay, that makes sense. She was a figure in your history who preceded you by Okay, got you. That's okay. There's plenty of time to sort it all out. I've been keeping an eye on you for quite a while. Your whole planet, actually. It was all very interesting this time around, to say the least. It even had a different name. Alternia. How heavy-handed can you get? The man responsible was a bit of a wise guy. He rewrote everything. He had a knack for overzealous storytelling, which is a harmless enough habit, usually. I'm guilty of it myself sometimes. But it's not so harmless when the perpetrator is omniscient and omnipotent. Omniscient? You mean Mr. Milkshake? Ooh. Lots of things to be sad about in Troll World. You're right, though. That's right, but he's dead now and his story is over. The book on our universe is closed, both for my instance and yours. This being the case, I thought it was the right time to introduce myself. The combined work of my group and yours is unfinished, and the outcome has not yet been assured. The true ultimate reward is yet to be achieved. No safe haven has been created that is free from the devastation caused by Mr. Milkshake's grand deception. Our race still teeters on extinction. The members of your party and one noteworthy fugitive are the sole survivors. Oh, one noteworthy fugitive, the Condes. Got you. So this all mind thing is just enamored by your own voice as a grown-up pirate version? Absolutely. Let's see. We must work together to create the haven and restore our base so that the sacrifices we all made will not be in vain. But in order to repair the unthinkable damage that has been done, we need to allow ourselves a chance to heal first. Old wounds, old regrets, they will serve no purpose on the rest of your journey. Regrets? Are you talking about me and Vriska? Sure, you have to start somewhere. Do you know where she is? Not at the moment, but the more time you spend here, the more likely it is you'll find whoever you're looking for. On the other hand, if it is the unknowable will of the gods, you may dance around each other indefinitely as you pass through this space. It's hard to say. Oh, okay then. Well, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or frustrated by that. Well, if she had been dwelling in this bubble like you thought, what would you say to her? Surely you would not just have argued about the past. No, I still don't know what I would say to her. Then what would you say to me? Ooh. I would say, even though she did some bad things and was totally impossible most of the time, I wish she wasn't dead. Is it weird to miss somebody who did nothing but cause problems and also that I literally killed? You forgot how smug she is? Yo, Mindfang's super smug. Or I guess I should say Aranea super smug. No, I can sympathize. She was a serious troublemaker in your party. Many player groups have to deal with those. I feel as though we had one of the worst cases in our party, but when all was said and done, she was still our friend. Is that referring to Mina? Is that referring to Mina as the troublemaker, perhaps? I keep wondering if there was another way. Some other way than letting her go or killing her. I try to remember what I saw when I looked into the vortex as a possibility, and I just can't remember anything besides those options. Even if there were other choices, they would have resulted in death for everyone. Was that really all I was capable of? Either losing the nerve to go through with it or stabbing her in the back and nothing else? At that moment, perhaps. You know very well the channels of possibility at that exact juncture resulted from her decision paths as well as yours. But even so, when it came to your key decisions, the possibilities are probably fewer and more discrete than you've presumed. Otherwise, you would not see the results consolidate into those vortices, have you? Possibility resembles an enormous hazy field of infinitely subtle variations and micro-choices. Imagine if at that moment you were truly capable of anything, no matter how outlandish, absurd, or patently fruitless. How would this vast amount of information present itself to you through your senses? What difference would it make in your final decision if all other tributaries of whim spilled into the same decaying future? And would that make this? What would this make of your agency as a hero meant to learn and grow? Look at it this way. Imagine that over the course of somebody's life, they are truly capable of every conceivable action at any moment, and did indeed take each of those actions in different branching realities. Doesn't a scenario like that deaden a person's agency just as much as one where their fate is decidedly etched in stone on a single path of unavoidable decisions? Who exactly is that person who can and does take all conceivable actions, other than someone perfectly generic, who only appears to have unique predilections and motives when you examine the arbitrary path they happen to occupy? That's actually a very interesting take. Scratch is more smoky as RNA at least has some shame. This is actually a very interesting take. Like, if all alternate realities exist, like, is that not as, like, deterministic? Not how I pronounce what? Are you talking about RNA? Like, that is a... Let's see. Read up on the chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pronounce it how it seems, because not to mention there are literally other characters in literature with that name. Not to mention RNA is kind of a sounds fancier than RNA. So I'm sticking with that. It'll fit the pompous. It'll fit the pompous. I thought you were talking about something else that I said. I was like, what? Let's see. I don't know. Pardon the esoteric tangent. These are my instincts as a hero of light kicking in. A hero of light? Hero of light? Okay, this is what we're doing. Okay. Maybe I should write down their classes. Okay, I'm going to expand the formula. Because blood color probably won't matter as much anymore. So I'm going to replace where I was putting blood color before with their class. With their class from now on. So I'm going to say something of light, because I had to put that somewhere else. Alright, bye noise. See ya. Let's see. Have a good day. It was good seeing you here in the stream. Let's see. Oh God, like Rose. Yeah, she never shuts up about it. No offense. You may seek to understand your decisions and look for justice in their consequences. You may wonder why honorable choices from the innocent are punished by banishment to a timeline in which everyone dies and all is gradually dissolved. It helps you to understand your role, not just as a hero who must overcome, but as a single capillary within a much larger biological system. Think of it like circulatory system, where the veins and capillaries that do not help the overall flow of blood to the system are likely to wither and die. Those are doomed offshoots. Reality itself is using you and many others to propagate its own existence. Strictly speaking, there is only one path to its successful propagation, but it still permits you to make choices. Not all that are conceivable, but some nevertheless are dictated by who you are and the challenges you face. And you are free to make key decisions however you like, as long as you understand that some of these pass unfairly or will not lead to oblivion. Because these choices do not contribute constructively to the perpetuation of all existence, including your own. Such is the burden assumed by anyone who plays this game. So literally, what RNA is saying is basically kind of what I was saying before, that when faced with all these choices and existential crises, just do what you feel like you need to do. Yeah, I guess I understood some of that, but I never quite put it all together that way. I don't think I was a great seer of the mind. Well, you aren't finished being one, are you? I don't really think of myself that way anymore. I used to feel like some pretty hot shit directing battle traffic against the king and all flipping coins in people's faces and stuff. It seems silly now. I don't think I ever knew what I was doing. When I confronted her, it was time to make up my mind. I thought I had it all figured out. Like, this is what I had to do, not just to save everybody, but as some stupid rite of passage or something. And then when it came time to do it, and it was all happening so fast, and I forced my own hand, I could either let everyone die in one reality or kill a friend in another. And I tell myself that those were the only two vortices I saw. But then, I was the one who made the series of decisions which led up to that choice and completely painted the options in that corner. Anyway, I just wish I could tell her that. Which one would you like to tell it to? Huh? The one who fought with Noir, or the one who didn't? Ooh, that's an interesting thought. Which Vriska do you want to tell that to? Maybe both? Oh, I guess I mean either, but I was more thinking about the one whose death I'm actually responsible for. Well, this could either be my experience as an ancient ghost talking or the perspective I'm naturally given to as a light player, but aren't you equally responsible for both? Yo, wait, RNA, that's rude. That's really rude. That's a guilt trip. That's rude. I guess. I can see why you'd feel more responsibility for one than the other. My perspective is informed by my class and aspect. It was my advantage as a healer to see things a little differently. As a healer? Interesting. To find equanimity across many different outcomes. Oh, there's more to the realization of our roles than gaining fancy powers, and there's more to healing than repairing battle damage. You killed a friend, and you understandably feel regret. But it's done. She is gone, and you are still here. Now what? Gotcha. So, Aranea is a therapist of light, is what I'm getting? That is Aranea's class spec? This is a really cool... These are a set of really cool panels, like, during this conversation. You could look for absolution through rationalization. Everyone would have died if you didn't take action, so why trouble yourself with a guilty emotion? But there's no real healing power in believing that. And I don't think that's what you wanted to tell yourself anyway, isn't it? Not really. Or what about the renunciation of responsibility? If you were just a tool used by reality to perpetuate itself, where is the blame? But that would be another empty idea that has no power to heal. Yeah, I tried rationalizing stuff that way. It doesn't really help. You've been led to believe such acts of violence are natural for your kind, that if you're upset by the consequences, then something is wrong with you. But it isn't as natural as you might think. That's true. The biggest reality check was the idea that, like, all of that was manufactured by Uncle Scratch. And that is very powerful for realizing that the trolls don't have to be that way. That was based on the culture that they grew up in. They're not, like, biologically inclined that way. Though there are some arguments for, like, the High Bloods being more violent, but I think that could probably be, like, related to culture. Let's see. That conditioning was part of Milkshake's long con. Violence was respected and celebrated on your world, but remorse was rarely felt, and pain could never heal due to such empty justifications. We died out a wounded race, and you are all that's left. The process of healing first involves sifting through what it isn't, which happens to be almost everything your troubled mind has to offer. And what do? What's the answer? There isn't one. I like the therapist of light here. Because the reality is that you don't rationalize this thing away. You accept it. You accept that it happened. And then you just fucking live. You deal with it. You face it head on. However, the Never-Ending Story, I have not read it. I have not read the Never-Ending Story. I saw the movies, but I have not had the opportunity to read it myself. Yeah, do as you wish, where wish means your innermost desire in line with your true self. Gotcha. I really want to read it at some point. Because, when I was really young, I watched the movies and I loved it. It takes time and is only accelerated by looking at things honestly. That is what I did as the Sylph of Light. Here we go, Sylph. There we go. Helps people see things. I could even perform the feat literally if you wanted. Wow, what? It's up to you, of course. It's an amazing book and the movie leaves a lot out. Well, thanks for the heads up. Thank you for letting me know. I will definitely check it out next time I go to a bookstore, which probably won't be for a while due to COVID, but I love bookstores. Woo! She pretty! She pretty! Ooh, she's so pretty. I love it. Thanks for asking, but I think I'd rather just stay this way. Learning to sense things this way was the only connection I ever had with my Lucis before she died. It reminds me of her. That probably sounds dumb, though. Not at all. That's a very good reason. I thought the polite thing to do was at least to offer. She do be pretty, and like anybody who's offering Terezi her sight back is super sweet. It's cool that you want to help heal me and all, but I still really don't know anything about you, other than that you seem like some sort of much nicer Vriska. Where were you from again? Alternia before Vanilla Milkshake named it that? Yes, but in a different universe instance. I often refer to as A1. The shorthand helps avoid confusion, trust me. My group of 12 played the game, but failed. It overwhelmed us. A lot went wrong. The Reckoning destroyed our battlefield well before we had any hope of winning. I sought advice from Echidna. Same denizen as Jade, right? I think Echidna was Jade's. And she told me how to scratch the session to give us another chance, which is also where Jade learned to scratch their session, I believe. But the choice to do so came with accepting the annihilation of our existing forms. In the new instance, we would lead completely different lives with no memory of what happened. So we did, and we created A2. Your instance, your world, and your game, in which we were all inexplicably created in the first place. As I said, this time around, the world was interesting. Well, that's when the trolls became terrible. Not all of you. Some had lessons from the old world to teach others, but few ever heard of them. Yes, like the Sufferer, the lovely Sufferer, with the big fuck. So in your time, everyone was as nice as you? Not exactly, but life was pretty mild and uneventful. I'm not even sure if I was especially nice by our standards. Mostly kind of boring. Nobody from my party liked me a whole lot. I think I talked too much and I had a habit of bringing conversations back around to myself. Not that it matters anymore, but it was not the best way to make friends. You really are like a nice Vriska. I don't know, I was friends with her and she had almost nothing but talk about herself. I'm pretty sure you and I would have been good friends too. Thanks. It goes to show just because your race is peaceful doesn't mean you don't have problems. I used to fantasize about being someone really outgoing and dramatic. Someone who had the confidence to do whatever she wanted. Like to go on the most outrageous adventures without caring what everyone thought of her. Like someone from a book, you know? And you got that. Ooh, and she got that in A2. Literally becoming Mindfang, the adventurous pirate queen. Interesting how that manifested. Yes, I used to think about that a lot too. It turned out and here's where she calls it. I actually got what I wanted after the reset. Unfortunately, it came along with our people's enslavement and near extinction. Not that I really got to live as her exactly, but at least I got the chance to follow her life. And it was a very long life. Being here for ages has its benefits. Exactly how long have you been living in dream bubbles? Or, I mean, not living. Although maybe a nitpick, but assuming that all the good lessons came from her world, A1 seems a little presumptuous. Maybe I just took it as to imply the thing with the sufferer remembering. That's all I took that as. But, I mean, if she means that all good lessons came from her world, yeah, I would agree that was a bit presumptuous. I just felt like that was a nod. It's been a long time. So long, time has been stripped of meaning. Stripped of the meaning it never really had in the first place. It doesn't really pass in the same way it does when you're alive. Concepts like now and how long are figures of speech to make communication simpler. I've quit trying to express the elusive temporal properties of this place. It's easier to stay conversational. But I will say that being here for so long lends itself to a certain detachment from what you see. Otherwise, monitoring the atrocities stemming from our failure wouldn't be much fun. Do you miss your world as much as I do? Yes, sometimes. But missing it usually invites memories of home to serve as a stage. Not that it's a substitute for the previous reality, but reminders of home are everywhere. What about your friends? I guess you still get to hang out with all of them? Yes, I see them often enough. Except for one, whom I haven't seen at all since before we died. In fact, she's the only reason we are here in the first place, as opposed to merely ceasing to exist upon the scratch. In life, she was the one I would have called a close friend in a way. The thing is, nobody liked her much either. We had that in common. Wow, it's been that long since you saw her? Remember how I said the gods couldn't keep you dancing around someone... Or remember how I said the gods could keep you dancing around someone you're looking for indefinitely? Yeah, but billions of sweeps? Well, billions, yes, in a manner of speaking. Is she by any chance the troublemaker you were talking about? That's right. In fact, we are on our way to visit her now. Oh, so that's where this branch is taking us. Notice the moon up there? And not the larger green interloper. That one never belonged in my world. It is your memory, not mine. Yeah, the cute little bubblegum moons. That's where she is? It's the setting of the memory she entered. From her perspective, she has just arrived there. Your friends should be joining us too, before your meteor clears the bubble. Maybe together we can bring the thief of life up to speed. The thief of life. Who? Wait. Thief of life. So is that referring to... Maybe together we can bring the thief of life up to speed. Is that referring to Mina? Instead of... Because we don't have a thief of life in any of the things, right? I'm assuming that's referring to Mina. Because I think that everybody else has been covered. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yo, this is so pretty. Look at how cool this is. Look at how pretty this is. Ooh. Hello. Oh, hey, Beck Noir. What's up? You guys still fighting? You guys still having a giggle? You still having fun? Yo, he's like, I would really prefer not to fight you. She is not having any of it. The dream bubbles are super pretty. Oh, shit. Overdrive. Let's go. Oh, you. We're back here. Interesting that he has a scepter like the king scepter, but it has a green sun. That's actually a really cool thing. Kane. Oh shit. How can he already be here? Why didn't I not see this coming? The dude is always already here. When it comes to being here, already is practically all he ever is. Okay, I'm start babbling and think imagination. Oh, the one time I really need you. Oh, Slick. Oh boy, Hussie. Slick, he's coming here to finish you off. We've got to hide you somewhere. Now that Rufio is gone, you are my only friend. Oh, and you're good company, too. Humana Butler, who may or may not be Arthur. I didn't mean nothing by it. Was that Slick? Oh, yeah, Miss Paint, too, of course. It's a little different, though. Hey, what do you mean? So what's her story? Is she available? No, she's not available. And what do you mean by that? No, she will not be available soon, either. What scepter? That's a gun? Oh, man. You're in a meeting with the board of your club? Welcome back. Welcome back, Yum. Yo, the cane is real, though. The cane is real. She's been chasing him for a year straight now? Yeah, she's dedicated, Blue Glass. Humanimal stream confirmed. Yo, get 1,000 sub goal. 1,000 subs, Humanimal stream. 1,000 subs. Then I do Humanimal stream. There's a sub goal for us. 100 subs, problems through 1,000 Humanimals. Hey, get back in bed. I'm trying to save your ass here. Go ahead, stab all you want. Like your stupid curmudgeonly shankings are so totally played out already. Shh. Oh my god, the footsteps. That horrible peg leg on my hardwood floor as he's coming. Now he's regretting creating a villain who's always already here. Too late, Hussie. He's already here. You right, though. You're trying to lose. We gotta get you out of here. Whoop! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sploosh. Interesting locale. Now we can just go grab Miss Payne and sneak out the back door before it's... Are you kidding me? He's already here again? Talk about a one-trick pony. Fine. We settle this now. Who? Andrew Hussie casts gun. What's that, English? You look nervous. Could it be you weren't expecting me to know your only vulnerability? You've underestimated my omniscience almost as badly as I overestimated as a matter of daily routine. Your reign of terror comes to an end here, on this balcony, overlooking an enchanted cliffscape, host to innumerable gorgeous stallions. How ironic that your very demise would be in the proximity of some horses. What? You didn't follow that? Just think it over. Think it over. Ironic that your demise would be in the proximity of some horses. consistency. You should read a short rap about a comic Hussie did sometime. That one's actually good. I'm gonna start putting Homestuck sub goals for all these different Hussie comics. While you die, shit. Oh fuck! Oh shit! I forgot. What kind of fucking idiot keeps his doodly white magnum loaded with only one tiny cue ball? God damn you, Scratch! Ooh, the one tiny cue ball. One tiny cue ball. So that is Lord English's supposed weakness. If we're to believe Andrew Hussie, which I don't know if we should. How many subs until we get Whistles the Clown? I don't even know what that is, and it sounds terrifying. You don't throw the gun. It's set on 8. Bonk. Yo, look at those veins. Like Lord English works out. Look at those veins. Oh, yeah, it's a gun. Gat, motherfucker. It's called "And It Don't Stop" by Andrew Hussie and Thalion Bonda. It's 40 pages long, very well drawn. Oh, that sounds interesting, actually. You realized immediately after I read it that was a spoiler for 3 pages? Yep. Yep. It's okay, though. I wasn't quite sure what you meant. I just assumed it would come up later. Okay, that gun looked super doodly. Way doodlier than the one I just threw at you, and I'm probably screwed. But there's one thing you probably weren't counting on. That thing is magic being real. Oh god, I hope magic is real. It's got a scope and everything. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's just another comic that he made. Okay, he's so prolific. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. I believe that magic is real right now. Lord English is thick, guys. Lord English is thick. I believe so hard in its reality, and that it is becoming slightly less fake before our very eyes. I believe in its fakeness was just a lie, coughed up from a dark magician's spurious asshole. I believe in fairies. I believe dragons aren't bullshit. I believe heartily in the giggles of all the cherubs in heaven and metric tons of special stardust they consume every day to fuel their laughter. I believe in the conviction of a million frothing zealots and the combined spark of a billion leprechauns strong, and the tiny erections they get from playing with them. But most of all, I believe in you, Rufio! I believe in you! Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? Magic is fake as shit. Boom! I failed you, Rufio. I failed you. Oh, literally, I failed you. Goodbye, Andrew Hussie. Goodbye, Andrew Hussie. The time has come. The death of the author has arrived. All is over. That was the code that was in Jake's journal? Oh, okay. Cool. Death of the author. Yo, look at that. Look at that Briscard. Dead. He is already dead. Back. S? Oh, what? Why is it full screen? Okay. Oh, hello? Hello? Why are we seeing... What? Why? I'm just gonna write down, why is Vriska by Horseland? Why is Vriska by Horseland? That's all I'm putting in my notes for later. Yeah, click the arrow. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's gonna actually continue it. Yo, how you doing, Vriska? Look at these beautiful stallions. Look at the beautiful S horse. This is a really cool done bit. She vibing. Vriska confirmed horse girl. Okay, it's a little off center, and that angers me greatly. I feel like I gotta turn this up. It's really quiet. This is the weirdest end to an intermission I think we've seen. It's really cool the way that it's done. Hello? Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh god, heartbeat. Simulated heartbeat. Ooh, that was loud. Will you marry me? What? What? This was nonsense. This was nonsense. This was nonsense, guys. Ironic that his death would be in the proximity of some horses. You're right, though. Risk wants no part in that. Absolute nonsense. What? 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 No, now Hussie is dead. Is in the dream bubbles. You're right, though. This is a good ending point next to the next Flash to super long walk around. Gotcha. Thank you, Raid. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. That was the weirdest thing. Also, hi, Rain. This was the weirdest ending to an act. And the next act is going to take me more than one stream. Probably this one took me more than one stream. So this was a lot of fun. I had a good time with it. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for like chilling out and having a good time. I'm actually going to do a raid on Volprak because she is playing Dead Space. So if anybody likes Dead Space, you know what to do. Yeah, I'm. Oh, I just looked. Don't go. You'd say go 2 more pages. Too late. Too late. Raid has begun. The raid. I could technically cancel it, but okay. Let's see if I can do it before we raid. Let's go real quick. End of year 3. Okay, and then I'm assuming. Okay, so that's the thing, and then we're in the next act. Okay, there we go. There we go. The raid has begun. Okay. Bye, everyone. I hope you have a good time. Bye. Thank you for joining me for Homestuck. See you guys. Hopefully some of you on Monday because I'll be playing either Persona or Baldur's Gate 3. So bye, guys.